there's more. These were all turned on too.
Oh.
So it was voice meter plus both microphones.
Going through.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal was that one time. When you weren't here, when it was me and Manuel. And
Oh, yeah. That's weird.
because I remember you saying that, like, if you don't load up
That
voice meter first,
yeah.
it doesn't work. So I closed everything, loaded up voice meter, and it just wouldn't pick up whatchamacallit. It wouldn't pick up voice meter as an input.
That's so weird.
Yeah. So then I just used one mic and it worked
Yeah.
just fine. But
It's still weird.
because when we first started, all I could figure out, or the only thing that I could make work was the camera mic.
Oh, that's what Chandler said. Hey, Jarl.
Hey, Jarl. How you doing, man? Oh, I need to do the Discord as well.
Yeah, it's so weird. I don't know what the dealio is.
It's definitely finicky, I guess is a good way to put it.
We haven't had too much troubles in a while, though, so that's good.
Doing all right, getting ready for this hurricane. Yeah, this hurricane might be some serious business right now.
I thought hurricane season was over.
What the yeah, me too.
I was gonna do something else. Oh, yeah. I don't know if that's gonna fuck shit up, though. I was gonna try the camera here, because it's super, like, white. Look,
Yeah.
we both look like we're fucking mirrors. Oh, here we go.
They do say I have the complexion of sour cream, so.
Shit, let me move this one real quick. Bear with us, guys. Jarl. I'm trying to make us so we're not so fucking pale. Oh, okay, just
The back of my hair gets green a little bit. It's funny.
yeah, it does.
So I have a funny question. Oh, that looks a lot better.
Yeah, I got you. Oh God, not that. Turn the contrast up for the green screen, but turn the brightness down a little bit on us. Let's see if that made it look any better. Hopefully.
I got front row seats, but I also got 2 generators and plenty of food and water. How far are you from, like, the coast? Are we talking, like, a couple 100 miles, or really, really close?
Hopefully that's a little better.
21 miles. Oh. Shit. It's hitting big tomorrow, right? I think was what I was hearing.
Alrighty.
6 miles from where it's projected to land. So yeah, you're getting hit regardless. Hopefully it's not by the big force of it, but from my understanding of hurricanes, the worst part is the furthest out sections, right? I don't really... we were talking about that last night, where, you know, because we were talking with Salty Frank and Nick Joy, and, you know, obviously they're both kind of near the coast, but just outside the eye is fucking intense. Ugh.
Damn.
Yeah, I was telling them, I'm like, we've been projected to have an earthquake here for however many years.
What's up?
Yo, what's up, Ace? Long time, friend.
Yeah, that's fucking wild, though.
Yeah, I hope it doesn't do too much destruction. It's kind of scary stuff.
Yeah. We're lucky for being inland.
Yeah. Hopefully, though, when that earthquake does happen, either we're fucking gone or...
I hope I'm still here.
Yeah?
Hopefully it takes me.
The earthquake takes you?
My mom, because we were talking about cheaper insurance, and I was like, it's all I got to live for, or it's the only thing I have to look forward to in my life now. I said, after that, it's all... life is worthless. Got no other thing to look forward to. I was like, might as well call it quits after that. Go out on top.
What? The earthquake?
No, because cheaper insurance is like the last.
Oh yeah, cheaper
the last
insurance.
thing. What, 25 or 26?
Yeah.
Your insurance drops. I was like, after that.
What is there?
Nothing. I got nothing to look forward to after that.
My midlife crisis?
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna call it quits. I'm just gonna end it while I'm on top. Still got my youth.
Right? It's stronger than the worst one we've had here, so damn. Do you guys have an underground area you can go to if it starts really taking the house apart, or do you think you're gonna have to evacuate?
They said at first. I thought you were gonna say, "Do you think you're gonna have to vacuum it?"
Vacuum it, yeah.
Like all the water coming in.
Are you sitting in a wheelchair rest? No, I just have the other chair in front of me because it's kind of cozy, and then the other chair is just sitting there. I can rest my arms up.
He's physically challenged.
Yeah. I have osteoporosis. Yeah. Have we talked about the Elon Musk thing?
I don't know. Not when
you were here.
Mm-hmm.
From what I was reading, the Tesla stock in total dropped almost $4 billion.
Yeah. All because he was smoking weed.
Because he puffed.
Yeah.
My house was built by a Freemason. He'll be all right. That. Plus, I'm the highest point above sea level in the whole country. Oh yeah, you should be fine. You'll just have to probably deal with the power outages and the high winds. Hopefully not derooting any trees and fucking shit up.
Yeah, at least that way you have your generators.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of people, though, that don't think it's going to be bad who aren't high sea level. I thought for a second you were a paraplegic and I didn't realize it.
Yeah, this whole fucking time.
Yeah. This whole time. I ain't got my legs. Call me Officer Dan. Or Sergeant. What is it from Forrest Gump?
Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan.
Hey, Salty.
Hey, the boy. Good thing the last storm looks... Oh, good thing the last storms lock out the most dangerous trees. Oh, gotcha. Took out the most dangerous trees. Yeah, Salty's there too. He's
Yeah. Put on a hat so that way I don't look like I have a fucking mirror reflecting off my bright ass forehead. I don't know why we look so white tonight. Oh well, maybe we are. Maybe we're just sick because we're inside. So I don't know. I was outside for every day for a few days there. So.
Yeah. Ask me if I was. You're wrong. Survey says 0. Albino.
Yeah.
It happens
Damn,
sometimes.
I just look ridiculous tonight. Oh well.
I don't think you do.
Yeet! That's what I think about that.
Sorry, I'm smoking my hurricane weed. I got confused.
Damn, dude. Yeah, as long as you're stocked up on fucking accessories.
Chub and Bones.
That's a good one. I like
I
that.
like that. It should be called Chub and Bones.
The new name of the show, Chub and Bones.
Damn, that's a killer name, actually.
I like it.
Made that that's actually really funny.
Yeah, that's fucking
Chub
good.
and Bones.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10. Damn. That name's pretty good, too. Tormentor Evolve.
Okay.
Made that chicken amiko. I really liked it. Did everyone else in the house?
Damn, did you give ingredients or something?
No, yeah. Salty was telling me about it last night. It sounded really good.
Huh. Man, I keep seeing like good food shit online.
Oh, I know. It's the worst.
But, you know what? I am too lazy to make it, so.
Well, you know what my problem is Tormentor posted, is when you're chubby, everything looks really good. You just self-indulge too much. You're just like, wow, those chicken wings look good. I guess I'm going to eat like 40 of them.
Well, who doesn't want to say that, though?
Right?
I think that's just the average guy.
True.
Man,
True.
chicken and wings and beer, that'd be so fucking good.
Not sure if I've asked this both, but what do you do for a living? I can imagine Forrest working at a gas station cashier and Wes being a plumber. Not too far off.
I've never worked at a gas station, but I can if you... I'll be whatever you want me to be, Ace.
I just recently got into a new venture, and it sounds really silly, but I bag... So in areas where you get a lot of snow, the local government salt the roads or whatever, and then you can buy salt to salt your own driveways and stuff. So I am a person who bags the salt. Forrest is a car mechanic and Chubb is a butcher.
Damn.
I'd make a good fucking butcher, dude.
Yeah, and I can fix the fuck out of cars. I know
Yeah.
how. Like, I'm an unpaid mechanic.
An unpaid mechanic. I mean, I eat a lot of food, so I guess I could consider myself a butcher. I've cut a lot of meat in my day.
I've beat a lot of meat in my day.
True. Aren't we all butchers at heart?
Yeah. We like to choke our chickens.
Right?
Yeah, fuck.
I made fried honey glazed breakfast burritos this morning.
What?
Excuse me?
What the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you telling me this?
Don't
Just
say
making
those words ever to me.
Making me hungry.
Unless you're on one knee proposing to me, never say fried honey glazed anything.
I want to see you fellow Texans go hunting. Oh, fuck.
Funny enough, I'm not the hunter in the group. Oh.
I just got back from hunting.
Hey, you did just get back from hunting. I've always wanted to, but we've talked about that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what I would do with it because I don't know how to properly skin and de-meat.
No, I just love fucking jerky, so if I kill anything, I'm just gonna jerky the whole thing.
Can you go kill a rabbit and jerky a rabbit?
Nah, that would be that'd be some chewy jerky, but like if I got a deer, whole jerky.
Yeah.
What do I actually do? I work for my dad owns a commercial cleaning company, cleaning banks and shit. That's what I do, part time.
Manage a comic book store? That'd be cool.
I wish. My dream is to own a. Okay, so I wanted to get a video. There was where we were hunting. There was cows everywhere because they do free range cows. And so this little baby cow, like their babies just recently, and the baby cow got separated from the mama, and the baby was screaming. Like, I'll do it quietly so I don't blow your guys' ear out. It's like, it was like doing awful, like, and they would go, and we're like for like 10 minutes, and then finally the mom went moo, and then it comes running the baby. It was so like I was like, Dad, I think Squatch is up there.
Damn, you weren't.
It was loud as fuck.
You weren't actually hearing baby cows. You're just hearing me try to call my mother.
And then one of them has a bell on it, so like they know where the other cows are. So you just hear like loud as fuck, and then just a fucking.
Then you
cow.
hear more cowbell.
And like the deer are so used to it that they're just like watching, and then they just go back to eating. It's so funny.
Damn, I'm all about fat shaming. I don't want to be fat, so it just makes me want to lose more weight.
Yeah.
I'm down 15 already from working.
Oh yeah.
Y'all better slide in my DMs now. If you don't get me at my worst, you ain't get me at my best, boy.
Oh fuck.
It's so nice. I can't explain to you like how fantastic it is to finally have a job again that's not sedentary.
Yeah.
Because like that office job really takes you off your feet. One time when I was shopping Sintra, Butcher took a massive shit and didn't wash his hands. He looked like Wes.
Oh, gross.
Damn. Well, good thing about me, Ace Platinum, is I do take care of my hygiene.
Thanks, by the way, for saying we're awesome.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Because being a big person, there's things that you just can't add on top of it. You can't also be like disgusting, because then you're just living all the stereotypes. Like when I think of other fat people, because I actually don't like other fat people, which I think is really funny. I roast other fat people, and then I get that Tom Segura bit where like, well, you're much fatter than that person. I'm like, yeah, but they're disgusting too.
Shopping centers, mall. Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's I hear them. They're just so funny. I was watching the one with Bert, and yeah, that's what they were talking about though. I forgot about my cheeseburger bag.
I was wondering what that was.
It's like just cheeseburger bag chilling. How Tom was talking about how good it is fat shaming. He's like, it changed my life.
Yeah. Well, and I think it's weird too. Like, we live in that society now where like everyone's body positive, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I hate fat people. Right. Did you see that? Was it Cosmopolitan or Cosmo or one of those magazines put that obese model in quotation marks on there?
Everyone was. Oh, I hate that people. Someone's like, yeah, let's just push for I can't what they said. It was like, we're okay, or someone was just, a lot of people are saying like, yeah, it's cool to be good in your own skin as long as you're healthy, you know?
Right, and that's the thing is like, if we're promoting that kind of behavior, like we're just watching that woman kill herself faster than anyone else.
What a sideshow act, and she doesn't even know it.
Right. And like, I saw her video like talking about it, and she has like ice cream on the magazine, like totally trying to like play it up. I'm like, you know, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
Get some tortilla wraps. I did bacon, sausage, eggs, peppers, and potatoes. Did a light glaze of honey on the burrito wrap. Filled them and threw them in the frying pan to crystallize the honey. Wha!
Fuck you. So tell me this.
Yeah, that's rude to tell me any of that food just happened.
You work as a support worker for people with disabilities, main people with autism and stuff? That's awesome.
So do you do like do you work at like hospitals? Do you work at like what's the word? Like, do you go to homes and help, or is it something different?
Oh man, that just reminded me. Artie Links, I was listening to one of his jokes, and he's like, "What kind of sick fuck came up with the Special Olympics?" He's like, "Dude, be hilarious. We got a bunch of them and made them run." He's just talking all this stuff. And
no!
He said he wanted to allow gambling, like on like betting, placing bets on it. He's like, "I'll take the Mongoloid in race 3."
Oh no!
And he's like, he's like, could you imagine being the guy that comes in last place at the Special Olympics? He's like, you're the slowest guy with special needs, or
the slowest slow person. One of these days you're gonna cook something of mine out of frustration and hate me even more. You're probably right.
Yeah. Well, it won't live up to your goodness, but maybe
Right.
I'll try to cook some of your goods. Give me your goods.
How do you prepare Jarl, like, let's say for yourself, you get a steak and you're gonna cook a steak for yourself only. How do you prepare it? Because me and Salty were talking about steak, how to prepare steaks and stuff, and I'm not a cook by any means, but I'm just curious what you do.
I can tell you what I do. First, you gotta tenderize it by
Just put some hands on it.
Yeah, you gotta treat it like Rihanna.
Yeah.
And then, after that, some nice dry rub to calm it down. Apologize.
See, I'll apologize. Say nice things. I actually do like your music, baby. I didn't mean it.
And then you slap that meat on there till you get the nice pink in the middle.
Oh my God! Salty. Plus size models of the Special Olympics of modeling. Oh no!
Oh, fucking love you, Salty.
Ace says, "No, I just go to homes and mainly drive people to places like go shopping and cook or go to." Oh, okay, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
That's good. That's good, wholesome work too.
Straight up the pack, the grill, cast iron. I prefer flavor of the meat, so no seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah, I know a lot of people, like, my dad used to just slap that with barbecue sauce, but I was like, dry rub all the time. Same with burgers. Hey!
Content's on the top shelf of Twitch. Hey!
Ooh, thank you, mate.
We should... Did you ever watch Pee-wee's Playhouse growing up at all?
No.
Have you ever seen clips from it?
I know what it is, but I never watched it.
Okay.
Like, I've seen clips, like...
Do you know what happens when someone says the word of the day?
No.
Okay, when someone would... There would just randomly be, like, a word of the day, and when it says, everyone in the house starts freaking out, and, like, lights start going, it's like, word of the day. We should have that, and then everything just starts shaking in this room, and, like, everything starts getting fucked up.
That is so fucking funny.
Your content's at the top shelf of the day, and it's just... An alarm goes off because of the word of the day.
If you're trying to impress someone, you use dry rub to get fancy. Nice. Yeah, but it'd be hilarious. We should definitely do that.
That'd be fun.
Or we just start moshing, like, freaking out.
Punching holes in the wall.
Shit.
Everyone's like, what is going on? You said the word of the day.
Just knocking the HDMI cord around. Long, boy. There's a long, man.
Long, man.
Oh. Whoa. What's happening?
That was weird. I feel like I've seen that show. I watched it when I was super young, like 2 or 3 times, and I didn't get it because I was like, what is going on here?
I just know that he got caught jerking off in a movie theater.
He did get jerking off in the movie theater. He's the big dumb.
Damn, I fucked up for a sec. There we go.
The talking couch was the worst thing when the word of the day was said. Yeah, because his eyes would start rolling and shit. Jarl, how do you cook your steak then? Do you do rare, medium rare?
Taste the meat, not the heat. That's the wise. What's this Hank Hill would say?
Yeah, our Lord and Savior. He was in a porno theater though. Oh, he was.
Yeah, he wasn't, but he was still just slapping his ham.
Oh, I didn't think I thought he was just doing it in a public theater.
No, I think he was.
Then why do people care?
Because I don't think you're supposed to jerk off in porn theaters. Or it's like discouraged. I don't know the rules.
Yeah, you're not supposed to jerk off on an airplane either, but
I don't think that's a thing anymore. Do they even have porn theaters?
I don't know.
Huh. Yeah, you don't need them anymore. Everyone has a fucking internet. Oh, could you imagine sitting in those seats? Oh, man.
You just sit down,
Okay, you just imagine how desperate. Okay, let's see, pre-internet porn, and you go to a porn theater once, so you don't have your, copies of VHS or something, and so you have to go to this fucking theater. Like, if I went to the porn theater once and tried jerking off, like, the rest of the times without that magnificent giant screen of porn, there's no way I would
never
definitely
come back.
I would be a real degenerate for sure. They would just, God, one time I'd be hooked. I'd be like sitting in my desk chair. Bring your own chair.
The guy from the show was jerking off in the theater, then maybe the Playhouse should be a brothel.
I think so.
Right?
Or how's he laugh? Wait.
Something like that.
I can't do it. I'd have to hear it.
He's Platinum said if the word of the day was penis, it's like an earthquake goes off in the office. That'd be funny. Like the whole entire show shuts down and you just see the office get destroyed and then we boot back up and everything's fixed.
Right. Oh, God.
Okay, but tell me if I'm wrong. Wasn't when porn was starting to get like when it happened, wasn't porn in just normal theaters and people would go see it like normal movies?
I fucking hope not.
Well, because there was a movie where...
Because could you imagine, like, going to the movie theater and, oh, yesterday we hosted MILF Suck Big Black Cock 2.
Well, because there was an old, fuck, what's his name? De Niro movie, like one of his first ones that's really popular.
Yeah.
What was that?
I dropped a wrench.
Oh, I thought that was out there. Never mind. And he took a girl out on a date, and he took her to a smut film. And she was disgusted by it, and he's like, I don't get it. What was the problem? Like, so I think like in the 60s or 70s it was normal. Medium rare, very center red, most of the rest pink. The outer edges end up being a light pink. The steak cooks itself for a few minutes after you take it out. So to me it takes about 4 or 5 minutes before it's done as you want. Okay, I gotcha.
Anthony Bourdain said you're not supposed to cut the steak and like to check it because it fucks with the temperature and flavoring of it. You're supposed to let it sit cut for like 5 minutes after you take it off and then cut it.
Right.
I was like, fuck, I fucked up before. I'm like, guys, check my shit.
Usher shining light on people while they're horny as fuck.
When it happens, started showing Pee-wee on Adult Swim.
That's where I saw Pee-wee, was on Adult Swim.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I've never actually watched porn before, by the way.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
I wish I had your determination.
You're a better one than I.
Right.
You gotta learn to recognize how it's done by the outside looks. Yeah, I don't cook steak enough to know that, so.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of these new age chefs too have the gun that shoots the infrared and it can tell the temperature.
Oh, fuck, that's a genius.
Yeah.
Damn.
And each type of steak cooks and looks different, right?
Yeah, I'm no chef.
Me neither.
But I'd like to be.
That's for pussies.
Yeah, fuck, I don't know. Like, I can cook some meats and stuff, but if, like, people compared my meats to people that
cook,
yeah, or, like, chefs, like, if I cook a steak, or a burger, people are like, yeah, this is good. It's a steak or a burger. But no one's like, this is the best fucking steak, and that's never once been said to me. He basically got caught running in a speed walking competition. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably do the same thing. Like, I can't judge him. I'd have to jerk off in the porn theater too if I didn't have internet. So
No.
without internet, my life would be different.
For real. Without internet, everyone's life would be different.
Damn, what would I do with my days?
Paint a fence, man.
I'm not Huck Finn
What else is it to do?
or Tom Sawyer.
No internet? I guess I'm painting this fence today. I'll cook you...
With my homeboy Black Jim.
Yeah, Black Jim. I'll cook you one of the best steaks you ever had with a blindfold on an open fire. Can I say challenge accepted? Because I just want to have that kind of steak.
My dad, or my parents were really pushing me drinking too much thing, but like joking about it.
Yeah.
Like, not like you're an alcoholic, but you know, they say it, but just joking. And when Kai was talking, so I had a bunch of hams sitting in the fridge. And like, there was no soda there, but apparently Kai had some outside too with the beer. And so like, Kai went outside and we just hear Kai go, Ksh! We're like, Kai, you drinking a beer? He's like, could you imagine if I just had one hams and then I started walking around shirtless with no shoes on? He's like, I just become Forrest.
Damn.
Yeah, it's my thing. Everyone, it's so funny when people come over and they're like, just me shirtless holding a beer. They're like, where's your shirt? And everyone's like, he's never wearing a shirt.
He doesn't.
This is him in his natural habitat.
I was gonna say, if Twitch wasn't so tight on the rules, Forrest would never have a shirt on.
No,
ever. Outside of public places, doesn't wear shirts. I can't wait until I get to see like 65-year-old Forrest and you just look like leather
with a gold chain.
You know what I love about you guys is that you literally have an opinion on everything. You should start a radio talk show. It'd be cool to get on.
Yeah. Sign us up, Ace, but
yeah,
I don't know how.
Goddamn Forrest, you are from the South.
My dad calls me a redneck too much. Like, but the way he's roasted me about most is like, both times when he's hunting, it was like 8 in the morning, and I was just drinking beer, hiking up, like holding my bow at backpack, or I had a beer and my bow in my backpack, and then like I was carrying my backpack, and he's like, "Yeah, water's in there." I was like, "Yeah, I got 2 waters and 4 beers. We're good."
Yeah, we'll be hydrated all day. Don't worry.
Yeah. The funniest is when he didn't know I had the beer, and so he's like looking through his binoculars, and then he's like, I just hear, it's 7:30 in the morning.
I can't imagine Forrest shirtless. Well, it's hard me seeing him with shirts on. I'm like, are you okay today?
Yeah.
Fucking pansy ass temperature guns. I've never used one. That's just what I saw on TV. But TV chefs aren't real chefs either normally.
I was that's true. I was gonna make a video like instead of while we were out there, but instead of deer hunting, I was gonna make a beer hunting. Like how my dad filmed me, like, oh, there's a nice one right there. Let me take a shot. I was gonna shoot my beer with one of my just take off, so just the little tips, not hunting tips, so it just goes right through, and I was just gonna run over and grab it and shotgun it. But I forgot, so I didn't do that.
Damn, that would have been a great one.
I guess I still can. We just gotta go to a field somewhere.
Yeah. You can do it in my backyard. If you just happen to shoot it through the fence and it blows through and happens to hit one of the neighbor dogs that barks all day, I mean, accidents happen, right?
Hey, Alec.
Hey, what up?
I was shooting my bow in my backyard because, like, so on my bow, so how it works is, like, I think I've showed you, but so, like, there's a thing on the back string, you pull back.
Right.
There's, like, a little plastic circle, and, like, you look through that like a gun back sight, and then up here's pins, and so my top, it's 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, and 60 yards. And so my backyard's, like, perfectly 20 yards, so
oh, okay.
I was shooting it back there the one day. So.
You just you accidentally like pull up for some reason, just lob it over a couple fences.
Sneeze.
You just hear, meow. Killed the neighbor cat
First should
again.
work at a car wash so he can be shirtless on the job. I did work at a car wash, but they wouldn't allow that. Strict on their shirt rules.
Damn, I just thought of the best idea ever. We open up a shirtless, or probably couldn't do topless, but bikini car wash. But the only employee is you, shirtless, drinking beers, just scrubbing cars down.
I always have one beer and I'm just, how you doing today, sir?
You want me to get tires? Oh shit! I'm also that guy. Unless I'm gonna kicked out for not having a shirt on, I'm not putting a shirt on. Besides, how many places you can go with no shirt?
No, around here they're real judgmental.
Yeah. Everyone always looking.
Maybe if I lived in the South or a rural city, they would just be used to it, you know. Well, we can't lose his business. He buys a 12-pack a day.
Right?
Man.
He's paying for 2 of our employees' salaries with his beer consumption.
But I try to go around shirtless around here. Like,
right?
And I get real looked at funny when I'm driving through. Where were we? I don't know, but I was driving through downtown Salt Lake. I don't know why was I shirtless. It should be me, I guess. But I was driving there, and everyone's like looking at me weird. I was like, what? Oh yeah, I'm not wearing a shirt.
I saw the weirdest, the strangest things unfolded the other day in a really short time period. So you know where that Wendy's is, where Best Burger was, or whatever it was. There's that little ice cone thing.
Yeah.
I went and tried one, and it was whatever. So I pulled out and I was waiting, and the traffic was coming in. The first car that passed me had a clown in it, and I was like, "You don't see that every day."
Yeah.
The third car that passed me had a clown in it.
What?
And I was like, okay, there must be a party. The next car that passed was a ginormous bald woman.
What?
Ginormous. We're talking that woman barely fit in the car. And I was sitting
Did the circus pass
what
you?
is going on today? I had such a flood of emotions that I couldn't drive. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do right now. I need to turn around and go follow them.
You're like, what did they put in my fucking
Right?
snow cone?
Am I tripping right now? I had it Bojingles inside with no shirt, which was surprising.
Yeah.
Wes can be a mechanic and Forrest can wash cars. There we go.
Let's go. Woo!
I was fully expected to get kicked out.
Yeah. I would expect that too.
Does Best Burger have the best burgers? No.
They were okay.
Yeah, they were okay. Didn't they grill or didn't they cook them weird there?
I don't remember.
I didn't really care. It was
I only
okay.
went 2 times, and one time they fucked something up of mine, and I was like, ugh. So I went back.
Well, it was weird. It was an Asian ran hamburger place.
Yeah.
And you don't hear that often, but they cook their burgers on weird grills or whatever, so it was kind of like charred, but not in the good kind of char.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It was okay. But
Yeah, it wasn't bad, but I just remember it was close to our high school, so
yeah.
You know,
I always just went to Apollo. Apollo was my shit.
Yeah. I always tell people if they come and visit, I'm like, "What's a good burger here?" I'm like, "Let's just go to Apollo.
Yeah.
You're gonna like something there."
Yeah, Apollo or this one was in the TVs. It's like Apollo, but or Crown, or is it Crown Burger?
Yeah, Crown Burger.
Is that the OG one?
Yeah.
Yeah, Apollo, same thing, pretty much.
Same thing.
Yeah. Fuck.
People forget that we have a kind of a semi-big portion of Greek people in Utah.
Yeah, there's a huge Greek festival every year. I want to go there.
I think it'd be fun to go to.
Yeah, it'd be way sweet. Live stream, now that we know how.
Right.
So I was trying up at Sundance, and I thought I was, so for 30 minutes, I'm just holding my phone, but then no stream came out of it.
We should just buy... Well, I mean, I guess you have the iPhone 10, so that camera's probably better than anything else, but get one of those sticks and just go do shit.
Yeah, easy.
Well, what are people gonna say? Look at those maggots.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, bud?
All we need is...
Suck your dick right in front of you.
Right. I have that giant, what's it called? Fucking battery thing for that thing, and then all we could do is, stick it on the selfie stick, put it in my pocket or my backpack, and then just run the charge wire up the selfie stick, to it, and then...
Well, and I got a couple of those things that are, what are they called? So it's solar charged, and it's just a external battery or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think they hold 17 hours.
I have one of those too. I think it's here.
Yeah.
That big black thing that was always sitting on the table.
Yeah.
It's just like that, right? But yours is solar. Chandler and Cameron have them too, and they always bring them to charge their e-cigs.
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
They're fucking jewels, bro.
I went through Burger King drive-thru 4 times the other day. Is that a lot of chicken nuggets or a lot of burgers or?
Damn.
What brings Burger King drive-thru 4 times? Why does that happen?
They have that new sourdough bacon, some sort of burger there. I just got the other day. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Damn. That's always the best.
Extra. It is the best.
Yeah. I remember when we used to make those. Bryson was doing it the one time. Like, you know, I saw the videos on YouTube. And we want to be cool like everyone else. Like, you only gave me 4 nuggets or 6, whatever, and they're eating one.
Yeah.
Bryson was doing it the one time. He's like, now there's only 3, and then threw one on the ground. And then they were like, fuck you. And then they just, and there was like 8 of us in the car. There was like people laughing. Like, it was obvious, like dumb high school kids. Like, there were so many people in his car. And then they're like, fine. And then just gave us like a couple chicken nugget things. Like, just leave now. We're like, okay, thanks. That's all we wanted to begin
Coming
with.
out on top. But every time I eat on acid, every single bite of anything is the best thing I ever. And I can't stop laughing with everybody. So I ate 6, or is that 8 or 6? 8 spicy crispy chicken and took home 15 orders of chicken fries.
Damn, son.
That's a good meal.
Yeah, it is.
I still have chicken fries.
I put my contacts. I left them here. There's some right there, but they're kind of getting fucked up because I've had them so long.
Yeah.
I need new ones. But my mom has one-a-days, and they're like 2 prescriptions, pretty much better than mine. But I put them in. Like, it was a little strong at first, but now I've got super HD again.
Super HD fish.
Can see everything. I could fucking, if I had good aim, throw a fucking dart at a mosquito across the room.
Damn. That'd be wild.
The worst was looking at myself in the mirror with the HD. I was like, oh!
What is that?
Fuck! Oh, people have sex with this? Disgusting.
I once ordered a burger at McDonald's and everything taken off except the sauce. Well, I saw the one video where they do the kiosk thing or whatever it is, and they took everything off except the cheese.
Oh, yeah. I saw the other, when I was real fucked up this weekend, I almost had a Colby attack. Started getting real hot because of the same thing.
Yeah.
Because I had leftovers, and he's like, don't do them. I was like, and then me and him ended up doing, me and Cameron. But, yeah, I started getting hot. But, so I was like super fucked up later after I was like feeling real good. And I had messaged, like, not like bad, you know, I usually message people and I was like, fuck, why I do that? But I messaged like 5 people, and one girl was like, hey, we should hang out sometime. And she's like, I don't think we live in the same state. And I was like, oh yeah, that's a bit of a dilemma. So.
Do you got a car?
And then today I saw on her Snapchat story, there's like palm trees. I was like, why the fuck are we Snapchat friends then? Bitch. How did I become friends with you?
I got a free double bacon smokehouse the other day with the most absurd trick.
You said, give me a fucking double bacon smokehouse, you piece of shit.
For
Is that
free.
the trick? And then you use like heads or tails. And you're like, whoa!
Whoa, it's free.
What a trick.
I did it through the board thing, and my receipt didn't print out, so I went up to the counter, and the cashier was looking at me strangely and just gave me the sauce for free. I really just walked in and said my wife called day before yesterday because y'all forgot my old bacon smokehouse. Manager said I could come pick it up. They had my name, insert name, and they told me to sit down in 5 minutes later. I had a free double bacon with medium fry.
Damn.
Do you remember my McDonald's meal plan I told you this morning? Yes. Yes.
Dude, we got talking about food too fucking early in this goddamn show.
Oh, I know. It's only 20.
40 minutes we've been in. Usually it goes usually we start talking about food at the end, which is okay, because then I can go home and fucking make a feast. We're 40 minutes in and you guys are already making me hungry, so thanks.
Thanks.
I just gotta fill up myself with beer. The champagne of beers. What a fucking amazing
The Cadillac.
This beer, this is gold. Needs to be our sponsor.
Right?
A giant ass fucking can.
That'd be the coolest sponsor item. They send us like a 4-foot thing of Miller High Life.
Oh man, that'd be so cool. Any beer company I'd be down with. I want to make a party with them, or like a collab, you know? So then we get our own beer for like, even if it's a month. Limited edition top shelf beer.
That would be really cool.
And it's just us both going,
Yeah.
like, awkward smiling, like we don't know why we're on the beer.
Right? People are like, we saw you on the beer can. Why do you guys look so worried?
Like, oh, you don't want to know.
What you should do is you should work on the beer sponsor. I'll work on the natural geyser crystal alpine spring water.
Perfect.
We get on the package of bottled water. Just like...
That'd be so funny. Oh, fuck. It doesn't even, like, say what we're from. It's literally just a picture of us.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't say Topshelfers. It just says, like, Glacier Spring Water. And we're like, like, why the fuck are these two dudes on the...
Top shelf approved.
We're the top shelf of water. That's all it says. Fuck.
Damn. I'd be down for that.
Me too. I gotta drink enough beer to tell some real stories.
Uh-oh.
Not real, but real.
Real. Is there any stories?
Definitely not made up stories.
Is there any stories from the weekend that...
I don't know. I blacked out real early.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, since I just got home only Saturday night, so... Let's see. So we went to Manuel's cousin's birthday party. So...
Oh, yeah.
And then right when I got there, Nadaline's like, give him some of that drink. And I was like... Okay, I guess I'm doing some Mexican drink here. I don't know what I'm about to be given.
Right.
It was not bad, and then I just from there just fucking kept going.
Just drank everything.
And then after Manuel's house, the rest is a little fuzzy. Fuzz boy.
If you're gonna make that face for a product, do toilet paper. One time my friend ordered diet water at a restaurant. Did they just look at them and dab in your friend's face? Far more concerning to see that on toilet paper. Just two concerned faces like, it kind of works.
Yeah, I just remember when we were playing fucking Mario Kart, I think, at Bryson's. Yeah, that's what it was. And I was doing real good, and I started getting real hot. I was like, Chandler, you gotta play. Like, yeah, and then after that, I remember we were all sitting outside, everyone smoking cigarettes, and I was sitting there like, fuck, this feels nice and cool out here. But then they had they have a little, like, not very big, like, it's probably their back, it's like a little back patio area, but it's real small, so it's probably from, like, here, this table, if the door was out, just like that, just a little thing. And so they had just a little tiny charcoal grill, and Cameron's like, that is the cutest little grill I've ever seen. It was so funny. And then from there, we were at Chandler's at some point. I know that because it's where I slept. But so I remember, what were we watching? We were watching some sort of movie. I don't remember what. But then, I don't know what led to this, but so we were watching a movie, and then I just woke up on the couch, but I was naked. I got a blanket over me, but I was like, what the fuck? I must have got hot at night or something, but I'll have to ask them if I took my clothes off when they were awake, or if at some point in my sleep. So I just woke up, and Colby's asleep on the beanbag, and no one else is around, and I'm just naked on the leather couch with a blanket over me.
You and Colby banged.
Next time I see Colby, he's got a black eye. Like, I raise my hand, and he's like...
He comes over and smacks your ass. Thanks for the good time, big boy.
Or he has, like, fucking bruises. Oh, fuck.
I have to go now? Oh, dang. All right, Ace.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah.
We'll catch you around later on.
Fuck. I gotta pee real quick. No, I don't.
No?
I don't want to have to pee early, because then I'll have to keep peeing. It's not bad enough, so...
It's always the trap.
Why did it stop right there?
You look like you're disappointed with me, and I look shocked.
Yeah. That's a weird place to stop going. Damn. Okay. Well, other than that, no other funny stories. I'm trying to think if anything when we were hunting happened besides driving on sketchy roads, but saw a bunch of turkeys. I saw a real sad thing that I guess I'm sorry to tell you guys, but so you see
Someone's here.
Yeah. Hey, what up?
Hey.
Do you know I see those videos of like the raccoons, like one's dead and then the other one is all sad?
Yeah.
I saw one when we were hunting It was a little skunk, and like the other one was sitting at it. Later.
Take it easy.
The little skunk was like sitting next to the dead skunk.
Oh.
Yeah, it was real sad.
That's hardcore.
Yeah.
Skunks are just so cute.
Yeah, he was real cute, but I was like, oh no, that skunk's sitting by the other dead skunk.
I wish they didn't have butt juice.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
I'd give him little pets all the time.
You know what else is like a really cute animal that people sleep on? Porcupines. Those are way cute.
I know, it's because you can't give them pets.
Right? Nope, you definitely can't. Maybe on the face.
Yeah, maybe you can go, oh.
Hey, little buddy.
Oh.
And he turns around and fillets your hand.
That'd be sweet.
By the way, the first adult movie theater showed up in the 60s, never shown in regular theaters. Okay. Before that, it was illegal and distributed by criminals. Isn't that weird that in the 60s, that's not too long ago, that porn was illegal?
That is weird. So was booze.
So was booze. The prohibition.
I kind of wish prohibition would kick in again, though.
Why?
Because I want to be a moonshiner.
Good call. Good call. I was really confused for a second, but I feel you.
I want to go out to the property, you know, and just become a moonshiner.
Would you never wear a shirt, or would you wear overalls with only one?
I don't know. I'd have
on?
to see what the temperature is outside.
That's
I don't know. If I had overalls, I'd probably do that. But a raid? Who's raiding? Oh.
Hey, go Eagles!
Yo, thanks for the raid, my guy. How you doing tonight?
The Gogles taking up that W week 1 Eagles.
Wait, what?
The football started this year or this week.
Nice.
And the Eagles beat
I saw
Falcons.
I saw a fucking picture because everyone's talking about the protest shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, someone's like, "Who the fuck cares? The NFL is Dragon Ball Z of sports."
Damn, that is the most accurate thing ever said.
I was gonna send it to you. I was like, Wes would think that's good. Oh God.
Yeah, the Steelers did tie with the Browns.
Yeah,
that's pretty
I saw it was a video of. It's like Steelers could. It was like the first couple episodes. It's Always Sunny where he throws the plate.
Yeah,
it's like Steelers good season this year, and then the Browns, and then it showed the Browns.
He's throwing the plate. I just loved on ESPN. They had like the Le'Veon Ball is fucking his own team in this. Yeah, he is. The ESPN had, you know how they do the bottom thing with the scores or whatever?
Yeah.
And there's a big update, and it's a like best start to the Browns season since 2004, and it just says 0-0-1. I was like, oh damn, savage.
That's so funny.
I watched the Packers game last night.
Where you got fucking hurt?
Yeah, he came back in though, and they
Oh,
won. Yeah, but they did the most hardcore shit that I've ever seen anyone ever do on television. So the Bears defense, they got this new guy.
Yeah.
I forget his first name, but it's Mac, his last name,
Uh-huh.
and he's super good. And he made a play when Rodgers went out and they brought in the backup. He went and sacked the quarterback and caused a fumble, and he got the fumble.
Okay.
And like when they were playing out to the commercial or whatever, they started playing that fucking 90s hip hop song Return of the Mac.
Oh,
I was like, oh my god, that is savage. Who was sitting in the studio and he's like, I know the perfect song right now, guys.
The guy knew just the song.
I was like, that's fucked up.
Damn.
He discount double dabbed. Fucking guys.
I saw another meme about that game too. It's like, I can't remember what it was. It was like Browns or yeah, was it? That's who they played, right? It was the Browns Bears.
Yeah, the Bears.
It's like Bears first half, and then it showed it was like I can't remember, it was like a buff or I can't remember what it was, but then it was like second half and it was all fucked up.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
damn, what was the meme? I gotta find it.
They had that game. I think they just gassed themselves or some shit.
Yeah.
Because Packers couldn't do anything, and then.
Yeah, they're like everyone's like, thanks Bears for giving it to the Packers, or like giving your win to the Packers.
Yeah. Hey, what up, Black James? Welcome back, man.
Hey, how you been?
What have you been up to?
Yeah, I was trying to find that video because it was hilarious. Oh, I saw another thing today. We need
Get
to
naked, just for you, boo.
We need to give a shout out to this dude. Oh shit! Did I open a new tab? His name is Blaine Hodge. There was a knife-wielding attacker attacking a woman in Starbucks, and this guy stepped in and stopped the attacks and defended her, and he got like cuts on it, or I think he grabbed the knife and stuff, so his hands got fucked up. He got stabbed.
Oh wow!
And he saved the chick, and the best thing is, it was in Bakersfield, but he's like I gotta find it real quick. He was a musician, and he's coming out with a new album soon, and the album was something like The Life of a Hero or something like that.
Oh shit!
And so I was like, he's living it!
Dude, I like that.
But yeah, shouts out to him.
Big shout outs.
Yeah, he saved that chick, and yeah, the funniest was he was eating a piece of pizza, and then like they asked him like, do you regret what you did? He mid-eating pizza pulls and he's like, no, she's still alive. Of course I don't regret it.
Right.
Because he saved her. And I was like, true hero.
I'm good. How about you? I'm doing well tonight. Thanks for asking. Hey Wes, I got a topic for you to look into for a future episode. Okay, what is it? And I will write it down. I'm always down to do some topic searching.
Right? Yeah, but I give a shout out to that guy.
Give a shout
true
out.
hero.
I also want to give a shout out to the BYU football team.
Why? Did they lose?
Yeah.
Oh. I was like,
just kidding.
I didn't know. I was like, did they do something good or bad?
No, they didn't do anything good.
Damn, is Utah bad this year?
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
I was going to say, because every Utah fan online is talking so much shit on their own team. I was like, what? The funniest is I have, my dad a while ago got me a BYU koozie, so I was drinking my hams in a BYU koozie. Just beer in a BYU koozie.
Yeah, a lot of good players came from Utah. Yeah, Utah's been a good place for football. The Packers running back is that Jamal Williams dude.
Yeah.
Who's a beast. But
Alex Smith.
Yeah, Alex Smith.
What's his name on the Bears? He's a running back or linebacker? I don't know. He was from BYU.
Cam Chancellor's from Utah State.
Yeah.
Eric Weddle was from Utah.
Yeah. And
an interesting folklore thing that's been around forever, apparently across multiple cultures. A seventh son?
Me? Who's the seventh son?
He said a topic to look up for a future episode.
Oh, seventh son.
So the brief summary before we do some research: the seventh son of a seventh son is a concept from folklore regarding special powers given to or held by such a son. The seventh son must come from an unbroken line with no female siblings born between and in turn be born in such a seventh son.
Oh, so they have 7 kids and then 7 kids, but they're all set. So you have only 7 sons, and the 7th of the second 7 has powers? Damn, Paul, why'd you fucking have more kids, dick?
I kind of want to I definitely will research that because I'm kind of curious to see why that folklore even exists.
Yeah. Maybe it's not folklore.
Maybe it's
How often? That's got to be a rare thing that happens, right?
To have 7 kids, all of them be sons.
And twice,
and
2 generations in a row?
Yeah, 2 generations in a row.
Huh.
That'd be quite an interesting thing.
Mm-hmm.
The guy Sean Penn looks like he's about to blow up his top LOL. He took a pic with Jimmy Kimmel.
Damn. I got Peter quick.
Do you mind grabbing me some water?
No.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Do you know anything about that folklore, Jarl? Like, or did you just come across it? Because that's one that I've never ever heard before. I don't even know. Oh, thank you, sir.
And if I got it after, I would have forgotten.
Cold and tasty. I put it in Discord. Okay, I'll pull it up on my phone because can't really pull it up on the thing. It doesn't always want to work. Which one did you post it in? Because Can you post it in the normal Let's Shoot the Shit one? Because for some reason I only have 2 on my phone. Oh, it is in Let's Shoot the Shit? Let me refresh it. Everyone I've talked to about the whole seventh son thing says that it's not accurate. It's a title given to anyone with powers of I don't know what that word is, man. Premonition or healing? Oh, okay, gotcha. I found out because I got called a seventh son, even though I'm a firstborn. Damn, his head is real wild. Go Eagles. Yeah, premonition, I gotcha. You know, the dyslexia kicks in sometimes. So what?
I don't
What's,
need to wear those. They're good.
What situation happened where someone called you a seventh son? Like, this is the Sean Penn picture. His head does look like it's fucking. Get some good Wi-Fi from that thing.
Jesus, what? His face is all red too. Maybe he just did so much fucking coke.
Yeah. Demonic Johnny memes? I don't know.
Because it's memes.
Meme culture.
There's no end to memes.
Yeah, I was gonna say meme culture is unpredictable, so
you can't have enough. One meme will never be good enough.
No.
Gotta push the limits of the memes.
Do you think we'll ever like look back on memes and there'll be a universal like agreement on what the best meme was?
That boy.
That boy. Oh shit! What up?
That's always number one in my books.
Do you think they'll eventually ban memes?
They're trying.
I know they're trying.
In Europe right now, they're pushing that thing again, where everything has to pass through a copyright filter, and so every meme, or most memes are copyrighted, at least images wise, and that'd really kill some memes. But maybe it brings out a new fucking era of memes,
like unique, fresh memes every time, where no one stills memes anymore.
And
damn, that's when I become a true meme creator.
I know one of my favorite. Oh, that was almost gold.
Right.
One of my favorite meme pages is "This was stolen from somewhere."
Oh yeah. That was the only thing is like, when I first got on iFunny, I was making original memes, and like I'm not saying they were good or anything, but then I saw people like stealing my memes, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
And that's when like the meme of stealing memes was a meme.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm just not gonna do this anymore.
I remember when iFunny, it was like it was almost pre-meme. They were memes, but memes weren't memes yet.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like funny pictures, and then with a caption, which is a meme, but like
it wasn't what it is now.
No, because God, when it was probably like sophomore year or so. Like fucking, how long ago? 8 years ago? 9? How long ago were we in sophomores? 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Like 10 years? 24? No. 9 years ago.
9 years ago?
8 or 9 years ago, yeah.
Something like that.
So.
One of my backwoods friends called me after my other friend pointed out that whenever I'm around everyone it seems a lot calmer and relaxed. My backwoods friend said I was a seventh son after he heard about it growing up. He said it was some weird healing energy about for the soul, more effective to, more effective to healing the mind or heart over the body. I don't really buy it, but it's an interesting how long and how many cultures it's been around.
Yeah, I have to look into it for sure.
Absolutely. That is a unique one.
Yeah. It's weird. I'm a second son. Not really. Only one generation second son. There could have been almost. My mom, I think, broke. My mom's the only daughter, and I think she broke the pack.
The pack.
But then if she wasn't there, I wouldn't have been born, so.
Alright.
The seventh son thing didn't matter.
I'm an only son, so.
I got Lyle.
You what?
I have Lyle.
Lyle. Yeah.
My backup. Second string Forrest.
Damn. Never forget about the second strings. They're there too, working hard.
Right. Damn it. Think that makes me want to watch Blue Mountain State again. Because Alex, he always wanted to be this. He never wanted to be the starter. Because he's like, then I have to put in the work, and he'll just talk about the trickle down bang.
Right.
And that's what I would Chandler hasn't been doing his job fucking lately. I always take Chandler's trickle down pay. All the rewards, none of the effort.
Right?
They had sex with Chandler. I know for sure they're gonna sleep with me next. So I don't even have to try. He has to put in all the work. All I have to do is like
show up,
have him stop talking to them, and then boom, Forrest is late. Simple, no effort whatsoever. I could be like, "Fuck you, you dumb bitch," and then 2 months later, "Hey, Forrest, how you doing?"
Right?
What an asshole. He's not doing
What an asshole.
Chandler needs to start stepping up.
You know what season it almost is? It's almost cuffing season.
What does that mean? Oh, yeah.
You're going to start getting the DMs and the messages from the people you haven't talked to in a couple years. Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Nothing. Do you need a cuddle? Is it cold at your house?
Yeah, it's going to happen soon. Damn, I love fall time. I just hate that fall time is when I become Mecca Forest. Like, I start doing, like, more, like, you know, this time of year hits, I'm like, really want to start going out, just doing stuff all the time.
Right.
I don't know, I think summer is awesome, but it gets too hot.
Yeah.
Like, this early fall's when it's perfect.
Especially this year. It was really hot during the summer.
It was still, like, 88 degrees today, and it's fucking September. So, hopefully that just means a bad winter.
Yeah.
Not a late one, but, you know, just, like, not much snow. Oh, just not an annoying amount of snow. But if I could just have a nice... I like cool weather. I like jacket weather, you know?
Yeah.
Where it's, like, not... You can go short sleeve, or you can, you know, wear a jacket.
Yeah, you're right in the perfect middle ground.
That's what I like.
So I have a funny story about professional cuddlers that I reluctantly don't really want to tell, but might as well. So I met this...
Is it you?
No. No, I'm not a professional cuddler, I don't think. So I met this woman online. I can't remember if it was Tinder or whatever one it was. And her profile said, I'm a professional cuddler, or like her job was a professional cuddler.
Oh.
Okay.
I've seen that too.
Yeah, and I thought it was codename for like a sex worker.
Oh, I thought it was just like they're trying to get people to go cuddle them.
Right.
Tell a story.
Yeah, no, yeah. Either way, like I took it as I thought it was a code name for a sex worker.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, she reached out to me and started chatting with me, and of course, like my main question was like, "Oh, so you're like a professional cuddler? What does that mean?" And she's like, "People pay me to just cuddle them," and I'm like, "Fuck you, Nick Joy." Dude, I couldn't handle myself yesterday when that noise happened.
It's so funny.
It killed me. But yeah, so she's like, I get paid money and people cuddle me.
Mm.
And I asked the obvious question. I'm like, just cuddling, or is there more to it? And she's like, no, strictly just cuddling. I don't do any sex. I won't any of that. And I'm like, that's interesting. So, and I wanted to know more because I didn't know that this was a thing.
Yeah.
And so she's telling me, she's like, well, I either do one-on-one sessions, and it's like, and I think she was trying to pitch me, kind of. Yeah. And she's like, it's an hour, like, for $50 or whatever. And then I do group things on the weekend.
Group?
Yeah, this is where it gets wild. So she's all like, I'll have, like, 15 or 16 people over, like 8 men, 8 women, and we'll have a group cuddling therapy session. And she's like, I'll lead all the cuddles. I'll tell them how to, like, the proper way to cuddle, and then I'll put music on and we'll just cuddle for a couple hours. And I'm like, I'm kind of blown away at this point. I'm like, this actually goes on. Start talking to her more, and she asked me, she's like, well, do you want to be a client or whatever? I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay for it. Like, that's dumb. Yeah. And she's like, do you want to come to one of the group sessions? And I was like, yeah, I do. Yeah. I want to know what this is about. And it was not any intention on, like, you know, going and, like, trying to cuddle. I just wanted to see what was going on. It was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was there for, like, 20 minutes. So she was probably, like, 30, 32, somewhere around there, I think. Yeah. And she wasn't ugly. Like, she was, you know, a cute lady or whatever.
Yeah.
The awful creatures that showed up to that thing was not okay. Was not good.
Oh no!
Like, and like she was like, "Oh, you can cuddle with me," like, because I was like, "I'm not gonna cuddle with a bunch of fucking weirdos." It was just the weirdest situation I've ever been in, because like she like dims the lights and everyone's like making noises like while they're cuddling, right? So like they'll be like, oh, that feels so like they're fucking, but they're not fucking, they're just cuddling.
What?
And like she's like telling people like it's okay to, you know, tell your cuddle partner like how this makes you feel and like all this type of stuff. And I'm saying like there's like 7 dudes in here are harder than fuck. They're hoping this shit breaks into an orgy.
Do you still have this girl's info?
I can probably get it.
Ask her if she will. I will pay her if she can get a group session that people are allowed to for us to film, and we go do a fucking group cuddle session. I will give her money.
Okay, that might be a real thing.
Yeah. Just for that reason. God damn, that would be fucking hilarious.
That would be so funny. I'm not joking though. Like when I say creatures. There didn't look like there was one normal person there. Like, I was like, oh, this is... But, yeah, so she came over, like, she's instructing these people how to cuddle as I'm sitting on the couch observing this craziness that's going on in my life right now. And then she comes over and she's like, here, let me... And she, like, whatever, and she, like, cuddled into me, and I was like, okay. And she's, like, playing with my hair and, like rubbing my chest, and I'm like, I'm gonna leave. And she's like, why? And I'm like, I'm just really not into this. Like,
yeah,
I'm really uncomfortable. Like, and she's like, oh, okay, well, it's not for everybody. And I was like, yeah, I'm really leaving. But it was a moment in time where
I will, damn, if we can set this up to where, like, even if I'm the one that's doing it, you know, the cuddling, I want to order...
You're talking a group, right?
A group session, yeah. So it's not just me and it's not weird. Like, a whole bunch of people, you know? Like, a huge group, and I'm in this group, even if you're just, like have a mic, like interviewing, like, how is this? And, like...
Do you remember, Real Sex? The HBO series?
Yeah.
It was weird like that shit, dude.
Damn. Thanks for that. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you. And thank you for the follow. I'll go through my contacts tonight and see if I can find her and shoot a message. She told me that when we first started talking, she said she came back from, like, I can't remember, some cuddling retreat where they go and teach cuddling and stuff like that.
This is amazing. This is perfect. Remember when I was saying forced on the street, but it's me drunk?
This is more weird.
Yeah, but, I mean, no, like, this is one of the activities I do. I get real drunk and then go to this.
Cuddle therapy.
Do a group cuddle section, but you have to be there. Like, damn, we need to set this up. So like, there's got to be a camera on me, obviously, and you can order those little wireless like shirt mics.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
for like $3. So I swear one of those, and then have like Chandler something filming me doing my, and then because we can just do an edited video, put this in and show it, and then just like you like. So what do you think of it? And you're interviewing fucking cuddling people.
How does it make you feel?
Damn, we gotta do this. This takes us to the next level shit like this.
Right.
That is hilarious, though.
We missed.
I wish you would had some more funny cuddling.
Let's see. Okay. Who you? Porn sex call? No. Fuck professional cuddlers. Cuddling was created to give boners.
I hate cuddling. It's so fucking gay.
That's why I'm gonna hire one. I want to know exactly how awkward this is. That'd be so weird because every time I even move, I make the weirdest pain noises.
Like, you say, fuck.
That's a harsh way to feel pretty, ain't it, Wes? What do you mean harsh way to feel pretty?
Probably people going to the cuddling.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's
awesome channel. Thank you, Anubis.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
You can't be doing all that chest rubbing or head rubbing if you ain't gonna be no chest rubbing or head rubbing.
That's so fucking amazing.
Yeah, that was a weird situation. That was a weird time in my life.
Damn, I wish I had some weird stuff I went to like that. I gotta make a Tinder again, just for story reasons. I've already got my drinking and accessory use. I haven't done it as much, but like just for the stories, so I can come on every weekend. Like, dude, you don't even want to know what happened this weekend.
I am saving stories, by the way, for when we get bigger, because I don't want to just spill all the beans. Because there's a couple that
Damn, I got
the misadventures of Wesley when he wasn't hanging out with anyone.
Damn.
Because there was like a time period where I just stopped hanging out with everyone, and I went and did some weird stuff.
Damn, I got a fucking... I don't know, most of my weird stories probably have been blacked out, like...
Yeah.
Or I've forgotten or blacked out during it, so there could be some weird stuff, like, just like anytime anyone comes here, and then I'm just like, oh shit, what are you about to say?
I know how we can get a weird story. Please do tell.
Damn, I'm definitely remaking good old Tinder to...
You need to get on Plenty of Fish.
Is it better?
No.
Oh.
It's only good because of the type of people.
Damn.
That's the story thing. That's where you get the stories of being in people's apartments and there's weird shit going on and you don't know why you're there. ChristianMingle.com, yeah. What? Oh.
Sad day.
Damn. Oh no. Me and Wes infiltrate the Ku Klux. Right? And one day before one of those every time you when you get up and come back down, that screen fucks up.
Why is it? I don't know why it does it.
Do you guys see on your side?
Am I the devil?
On your side, do you see the screen go like glitchy for a second? Yeah, so me and Wes infiltrate the Ku Klux. Then one day before one of those cross burners, and when the whole crew show up, me and Wes sitting on the cross back to back jerking off. Walk back out and come back in.
Dude, I'm the devil. Maybe it's all the times I told Satan to possess me. Oh.
Yeah, I did it again.
What is going on?
Is it the chords?
No, because I was out of the room when it happened, and then when I danced, watch, I'll do it one more time. So
the screen went black too.
Watch, when I leave the room, then I'll come back in. I won't step on any chords. Is it not gonna do it now? It just got dark, but damn. You try, West. That's what he said. I don't think so. Because it's a little spooky. I don't know what causes it. No. Nothing happens when you do it. Huh. I don't know. I must be possessed.
Gotta be the chord.
Yeah, I had to have stepped on it, right?
Right.
That's the only thing that makes sense. It dimmed, but it didn't trip the fuck out when I went. Let's see. No? Yeah, I'm a vampire? Let's try it again. So I'm gonna step on the cord this time. Let's see if that does it. And then I won't step on the cord coming back in. No, maybe. I don't know. It's weird, guys. It did it? Yeah. It must be that I'm stepping on the cord. Let me just hit it. And see if that's what's causing this fucking ruckus. Let's see. I don't know. I just slammed that cord.
That's weird.
Yeah, if I hit it down here, I guess it's right here too, I can step on it right there.
So yes, Jarl, I say yes to your plan. By the way, we might die, but we'd probably go down famously. Demons.
Yeah, I don't know, guys. Couldn't tell you what the fuck that deal is about. Definitely strange.
Yeah.
Lucifer, show yourself! All of a sudden, some dude walks in. Hey.
The rate at which the topic of conversation and the drastic differences between them never fails to amuse me here. I got demons in my ass when it gets upset. Dang. So when you eat Taco Bell?
I was literally thinking about that. And that's why I'm a damn, because I was thinking about how real good it is.
Taco Bell?
Good cheesy gordita crunch. Oop.
Dude, yeah.
I'll shove the cheesy gordita crunch up my asshole.
Have you tried the double?
There's a double cheesy
There's
gordita?
a double.
You're a life-changing story right now.
Dude. So, like, I was never big on Taco Bell, because I never knew what to get. So I'd always just get, like, just soft tacos. Yeah. And I saw that commercial, and it was, like, the double cheesy gordita crunch box.
Oh, shit.
So it's, like, just that and 2 tacos for $5. But it's real good.
Fuck.
It's real good.
Damn.
Because you know how it's just, like, normally it's just the wrap and then the hard shell. And then it's a wrap, then the meat and cheese, and then wrapped with the crunchy taco.
You're changing my life.
Scale 1 to 10, it was real good.
Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to go to Taco Bell this weekend.
What?
I said I'm going to have to go to Taco Bell this weekend.
I'm down.
Got that wedding if you want to go. Come to it. You know,
oh, yeah.
If you're bored. That's Saturday, though.
I might be going to Vegas.
Oh.
For Clinton's bachelor.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Well,
I'm not sure, though, yet.
But yeah, I'm stoked. I'm just gonna get real fucking drunk, go to the wedding, act a fool for sure.
Big fool.
Yeah, hit on. Oh, there's gonna be babes there galore. That's
true.
That's my goal. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be so drunk.
If I go, do you want to go rent tuxedos?
Like fucking Step Brothers. We're here to fuck shit up.
Yeah. Break in the door. Right when they're standing up and they're giving their vows. Hey!
We want some pussy.
Point at people. Say. Damn, that would be. We might lose friends for that one, but hey, I say for the views.
I think they would just be like, God, Forrest.
We invited these.
I would just not be invited to like anything after that.
Either that or some biological weapons. You know, something cold grip your hand in the night. Red talons creep across your skin, scraping and causing blood to bead on your skin. Then you hear him whisper in your ear, "I'm gonna hit you good." That it's just the way that you made the noise, the hit. It just fucking. I was not expecting it. And Salty Frank, of all the seas, with the 7 months in a row. You know, Salty, 7 months of Twitch Prime is, you know, it's like $5. That's $35. That's a fancy meal. I do now owe you coitus. Because that's like taking me out to dinner.
I'm going to have to suck your dick for sure.
Yeah. You're going to get the double treatment. He's going to be on the dick, and I'm just going to be tossing the salad.
I think I know what feels good, so I think I could do some work.
That's kind of what I've always thought. I was like, this girl's sucking a dick real bad. I'm like, I probably could do a better job.
Oh, I would be throwing in all the tricks.
Right? Woke up. I shit myself last week. Elaborate, please.
Woke up, packed bong, hit a bong too hard, coughed too hard, took a shower. Oh.
Dude. Yeah, okay, I got you. I haven't shit myself in the recently at all, but there's sometimes when I'm sleeping, I wake up and I'm just coughing like that really bad like deep chest cough, and I feel like if I had to also poop, I would probably cough and poop at the same time.
Damn, that doesn't happen to me. I just cough so much I throw up.
I've given you guys 5,600 bits. You gonna suck me in, cup the balls?
I'm a dude.
Nick, I have hit on you so many fucking times. I don't even want to hear it. I don't even want to hear it.
You don't want to know the things I'll throw in. Yeah, I'll throw in the tricks too.
Up to the knuckles.
I'll tongue that little gooch area. Your taint. Like, you know? Oh, I'm getting up deep, son.
Real deep. I was like, this is how I shit myself for the first time as an adult. Well. Dude, those bongs can be misleading too.
I love Manuel for this one.
Oh, I didn't realize he left a 4. He left the one under the hat. I thought that's all he left.
Uh-oh. Apparently not.
All right, well. Merry Christmas.
Merry Chrysler.
Merry Christmas. $5.60. Oh no, that's $56.
Yeah, 56.
Yeah.
560 is pretty close to what I'll do. Pretty much the same though. I just won't lick the gooch.
Right.
Damn, I'm trying
Yeah,
to get
$5.60 gets me 2 McDoubles and a fry. That's taking me
What
out
a
to dinner.
bitch! You only drank 3 beers.
Yeah.
Little-
He also had his e-juice
yeah.
here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Doing a fantasy football league for a grand jackpot, $400. I won game 1. I got 12 more to go, including playoffs. Math was never my strength. Well, the bits are weird though, so I got it's not bad. That's good. 1-0, go Eagles.
Well, yeah, dude. Yeah.
But yeah, Nick, I don't want to hear it. I've hit on you more than anyone ever has in your life, I'm sure.
Is that a roast?
No, it's not. I just tried real hard.
Oh, that's so funny. Coors Light. God, you know how they make light beer?
Yeah.
Gargling cum.
Is that the same?
Yeah, they're the same thing. Light beer for... I heard the comedian, one of the comedians was talking about, it was so funny. He's like, I can tell you, or he was with a hot chick, he's like, I don't know why you with that guy, he's drinking light beer.
Nick, you didn't have a girlfriend before.
Quotations, I have a girlfriend.
I want to hear it.
Do you know the out-of-state rule?
Yeah. Are you familiar with ludicrous? Hose, different area codes.
Yeah. And then, have you ever heard of Pitbull? You could be Mr. Worldwide.
Miss 305. Oh, Salty Frank is right.
Damn.
Guess who's got 2 thumbs is also a guy.
Do it.
Wes isn't a guy, he's a man.
I want to ask your opinion. Like, you know, a lot of people are, you know, have open...
Has a disease.
Had.
Had.
Past tense, dude. Antibiotics, that shit goes away in a week. But the open relationships things, do you think that's dumb? Because I don't think it's, like, I understand, you know, monogamy is kind of dumb, but I just don't understand the, you know, relationship part of it.
It's a tough thing because
I feel like I would rather be single. Like, I would think I'd be down if I'm on the other side of it, you know? Like, where I'm, like, hanging out with a really cool chick and she's in an open relationship, and I'm like...
And she's down to...
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I could be in an open relationship just because of the fact that I do think that sex can build connection,
Yeah.
but I also think sex can just be sex.
Yeah.
And I think that, you know...
for sure. I agree, too. That's why I don't know.
I think the reason why maybe the situation for you might not, like, you don't get it, is I think that if you were able to find, or if I was able to find, like, a girl that we, like, truly enjoy being around,
Yeah.
it wouldn't be a big deal.
Yeah.
And that's just the thing is,
Maybe
like,
for me, my stigma is just the relationship part. Because, like, I don't know. Like, I think it's... I think I just hate the relationship part of it. Like,
yeah, that's my
not
thing
that
too,
like
though.
it's not that like not like jealousy issues.
No,
it's just like,
what's the point?
Yeah, why are we doing, like, can we still care for each other and be friends and fuck without the relationships part of it?
Right, and I think no, I don't.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think I don't know. I could be in an open relationship just because I just, you know, sex is sex, and you sometimes you get put in situations where you. That's the thing that I don't get. I think it's bullshit when people say they're in relationships and they're not allowed to even look at other people.
No, yeah.
Because you're gonna find millions of other people attractive. That's
yeah,
just
say you're not
nature.
attractive to other people.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
you might also still be really attracted to your partner. Doesn't mean that
You're not attracted.
Sally
it's
walks
biology.
past and you're like, wow,
you just
Sally's
see
also
that?
hot. No, I didn't see
Fucking A. I saw the figure go by outside again.
that. Oh, great.
You see my eyes? Wait, let's see.
Oh yeah, right there.
Wait.
And you look
God damn it.
great. But yeah, I don't know. I think for me, it's the reason why I've never really truly been in one is like I haven't been in a relationship with someone that I could see lasting long enough where that would be even a conversation, you know.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you, like, I think it's rare that you see relationships start that are open. It's usually, like, later down the road.
Yeah. And I feel like most open relationships they always end.
Yeah.
That's why I just don't get the open relationship part. You know? Like, I'm down with it.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't see the point of dating someone if it's almost like you're knowing it's not going to last after that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think Nick puts it good. Every relationship is different. Because, like, I think you can still highly be in love with someone in a relationship could last in an open one.
Yeah.
But you have to understand, like, an open relationship means, like, they're strictly just fucking other people. They're not dating other people.
I know. It also fucking sucks, though, with today's, like, STD rates right now an all-time high. Like,
it's not, yeah.
Could you imagine your girlfriend gives you, like, fucking herpes or something?
Right. That'd be bad.
And then you're have resentment for each other. You don't want to break up because you have fucking herpes.
Right.
So that's a sketchy part.
Because that's where I would draw the line. Is like if we're in a true relationship, I wouldn't care if they want to go fuck, but if they want to go on other dates, then we're just wasting our time.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to hook up with your coworker, I don't give a shit.
Wear a goddamn condom.
Yeah, have them wear a rubber. And I also don't want to hear about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, unless we both had this weird, sick fantasy where it came and be like, I jizzed all over this girl today, and she's like, well, guess what? You jizzed in my mouth. I'm like, that's fucking gross. Go fucking brush your teeth.
Yeah, that's true. I don't want to think about kissing some dude's spud.
Right.
Oh, man, and the worst is, I know it, like, you know, it's like, oh, man, every one of these dudes is fucking better than me.
Yeah, I don't know. Because I think Nick says it right here, like, the libido thing, like, I've dated a girl who had a higher sex drive than me, and it was kind of hard.
Oh, yeah.
Because, like, you're...
yeah, I've
2 times a day, I'm fucking wrapped up.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go to bed.
I understand that for sure.
But he says, I'd say the way I'm doing it is okay. I don't have that much of a libido, and she fucks only women, or else it wouldn't work. I would say the one I was in was probably pretty rare. It worked out quite well. I was attracted to both chicks, and they were down. Yeah. Every relationship different. It was 4 months before the second chick jumped in. With hers in Miami, started like this and laid out firm ground rules. And that's important, obviously. Like,
yeah.
I was in, like, a regular relationship except twice. It's annoying.
Oh, no.
You know how fucking aggravating it is to wake up getting smothered to death on your couch after all of you fell asleep sweating like you went swimming? Yeah, and I mean, I'm all for, like, everyone doing whatever they want, but I think that it's important to have the ground rules, and I personally don't get the point of dating multiple people.
Yeah.
Because that to me sounds more of, like, someone who wants to reap the benefits of, like, financial stuff as well. If you're, like, in a relationship with 5 or 6 guys.
Yeah.
Or 5 or 6 girls.
Yeah, like, right now, my standing is, like, I don't know. I'm not even super down with relationships. I almost think that's dumb.
Either. I know, I'm talking about all this, and I don't know.
Like...
I don't know.
Like, I think relationships ruin, like, you know? If you're hanging out with a chick, having fun, you're hooking up, whatever, you know? She's doing, like, you know, both out fucking other people or whatever, and it's like, don't ruin this.
Well, I think
don't you fucking dare take this from me.
I think it's a previous experience thing for me, too. Like, I just don't, like, and as dumb and cliche as it is, like, I just don't think I've found the person who fits into what I really want.
Yeah, it's true.
And, like, there was a point in time when I was younger where I was okay settling down, like, with something that I think is okay.
Yeah.
But in reality, I should never really do that. I should just wait until I come across the right situation and see where it goes. But too many people try and force stuff.
Yep. That's not happening now. I think people getting relationships without seeing, you know, all the negatives, their flaws before, you know? Like, you can like someone without seeing their shit.
I just don't see it as such an impossibility. I couldn't care for more than one person in a genuine fashion. I dated 3 women at the same time once. None of them knew, but hey, I'm an opportunist. Let's see here. What is this drive for physical attraction? And why do we do it? Is it a primal, or is it more subconsciously programmed us? Both, for sure.
Yeah.
We naturally just want to fuck, and we can't explain why we want to fuck.
A lot of it's, biological for sure.
Yeah.
Like, of evolution. Where, I don't know, it's different for all of us too, but we're attracted to things, good genetics that would be best for our seed, our spawn.
Right, I think the physical attraction is that where, we subconsciously know what would make a good child, but I also think it's programmed what beauty is now.
It's true, for sure.
Because, ever since beauty's been a thing, it's always changed throughout the years.
Yeah.
And if we all sat down and had a conversation and went through a list of people, we would all probably have similar ideas of what today's version of beauty is.
Yeah.
So I think that's programmed. Does aliens fuck? How do they simulate? Yeah, they fuck.
Who knows? Maybe they're so advanced that
they're asexual.
Like, or telekinetic. Like, their fucking minds, they can go into almost a dream state and then do some wild shit.
That'd be the dream.
Like they're fucking. You can still nut, but you don't get STDs. That's a thing. What question did we not?
Oh, I think he was saying it to Anubis.
Oh.
And a probe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there are aliens, but
yeah, for sure.
We
got a picture
abducted
of one.
my house cat.
Yeah. Maugie.
Damn, dude. What if he came back and he just looks like, I got a story for you, and he starts talking to me.
Oh
like,
man, he's so.
Oh, you're so fluffy.
Damn.
He could start understanding English, and he just realizes I just act all adorable toward him.
One day you wake up and he's like has this like claws and he pulls your shirt and he goes, "Listen here, motherfucker!
I saw some shit." I'm like, "Oh, you're so cute."
It's like,
"You want some head pets?"
Yeah.
It's like, "Why aren't you taking me serious?" Nutting in your brain was how the sex was done in Dimensional Man.
Damn.
Or Demolition Man. Could you imagine if aliens enjoyed humans, found us to be cute and welcome us into the alien community and such, keep us as pets in their homes?
That's not what I want. I thought you were about to go like we start fucking the aliens.
Yeah, get this weird hybrid going on.
And then you made me a pet? Nah. I mean, I guess sometimes people fuck their pets, so.
What if we are created by aliens for them to experience reproduction? Like animal sex, we are
partly animals, but way smarter.
That's definitely a theory that's out there, that we are spawns, but that's also it's tough because then we would have to think that we're being watched constantly by aliens.
Yeah, which I'm down with.
Yeah, it's possible.
Just because of an extremely low probability that there's no aliens and that there's a better chance that there are, it's still a chance for sure.
Yeah.
There's like, I don't know, there's almost a 0% chance that there's nothing else, or has, it's not that there is anything else, that there has been anything else. Elon Musk seems like the type of person who knows something about the danger of AI, but he feels it's inevitable, so he depressed cause and he can't change it.
Dude, that's all he talked about while he was on Joe Rogan's podcast is, he's like, we know it's coming. Apparently, he went and talked to Barack Obama when he was president. He wanted to set up like a council team to start planning out rules and regulations for AI.
Really?
And they couldn't wrap their head around AI because it doesn't exist. And he's like, if we don't get out in front of it, it's not going to be like, some tech where it progressively happens. He's like, it's like the the Event Horizon. Like, once it happens, it's just gonna happen and be there. And he definitely, that's the best way to put it. He knows it's gonna happen. He doesn't know what to do about it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's all a question how to prevent or survive. Yeah.
Yeah.
The one theory that's blowing my mind is like, some people, Joe Rogan, Elon Musk, and other people are talking about how, AI could legitimately be the next advancement of human civilization.
It's true. That
we will just integrate with AI and will no longer be flesh sacks. We'll be our brain will just be robotic. Like we'll have our brain, but our bodies will be robotic and we'll be able to do shit.
I'm okay with that.
But that's all speculation. And a lot of people think that, the generation now, the people who will be, in 2025, 2030, who will be 35, 40, and everyone younger will be the first generation to potentially beat mortality.
That's true.
Which would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, AI could already be here. We don't know.
Fuck. It's true. We're just like Ex Machina.
Yeah.
And that bitch walking around.
That movie was good. I liked that.
Who knows what this future entails for us. Hopefully not too wild as shit. I'm not ready to adapt so much. I got a simple life. I hang out, podcast, I drink beer, and I eat meat. I live a simple life.
I know. It would be kind of weird just if everything switches in a glance and now we're at war with robots or some shit.
Fuck. I think I'm okay with that too. Then I have a purpose.
True. That's what I always read. The people who want alien or zombie shit to happen. They're like, well, now my life has a purpose.
Right?
We're surviving again.
Yeah. Awareness of oneself creates self-preservation. Self-preservation requires emotion because emotion is what attaches you to yourself, and self-preservation. Damn, what's going on here?
I'm gonna let you two figure that conversation out.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna put my 2 cents in because I'm a little lost on the conversation.
Getting deep, son.
You sure you're not both just arguing about the same thing?
Not really, dear. Not really. It'll be like the movies Gattaca, where there's a class distinction between people born with cybernetic enhancements and those without. It's dystopic, so personally I protest against scientists or sentient AI. Yo, fucking thanks for the donation.
Yeah, thank you for the 10.
What should be the goal for humanity, you ask?
For humanity? It sounds dumb, but...
Survival? I don't know, without fucking killing everything else, but that's humanity for you.
I think for the step, this, like, if you were asking me, and I was actually in a position of power to make things happen, I think step 1 is to unite everyone through language, through, like, there's a universal language.
That'd be nice.
Step 2, resolve all the bullshit that countries have against each other, that religions have against each other. And step 3 would be stop killing the planet.
Well, if we have peace here, everyone just wants more as humans, you know?
Oh, yeah.
So, like, it's never gonna end on Earth. Earth is not the fucking end of humanity. We will move out for sure. I'm not saying when, but, you know,
eventually.
Humans are gonna be around for a long fucking time.
Like you said, humans crave to be, you know, have that better and better.
Like, we probably won't see it in our lifetime. We may see the beginning, but...
I think we will see the first people living on Mars.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, moving off planet for sure. But yeah, we're only going to see the beginning of what humanity becomes. Maybe humanity is what everyone sees as aliens. Maybe maybe their other life hasn't started yet, or is just starting on other planets. Maybe we are the first, and then we start fucking moving around. And
that's what some of the ideas that people forget is like, I don't think we're the only life form, especially like single cell organisms or stuff like that. But there is a possibility that we are the most advanced.
Yeah, it's true. We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know. Like, there isn't any solid proof, or if there is proof, like, the general people don't know.
Mm.
But I do think that humanity really, if we had a universal language and everyone could get on the same page with realizing what we're doing to the planet, I think those would be the steps for what humanity should work on.
Like you said,
we'll never get rid of greed. People are still going to be greedy,
No.
but we need to make it apparent that greed, like, let people still be greedy, but not be greedy with the planet.
Yeah, we're always... I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, it's like you were saying. For all humanity to unite, we definitely need a common enemy. Like,
The alien,
humanity
yeah.
versus someone else. Because
right
now we're just humans versus people that don't look like us, that are still humans, you know? So, like, if there was a fucking alien intruder, like... humanity would unite against this fucking common enemy. That's
why I think that weird conspiracy theory could be true. Is like, you know, what I think that's the best way that would unite humanity. Is
for sure.
If a different species,
goodbye racism, goodbye religion, like opposite religions hating each other.
Yeah, everyone would have to work together.
Yeah.
Everyone would have to be on the same page, realizing like, oh wait, I was fighting this Christian as a Catholic, but now we both need to work together so this other thing doesn't fucking kill us.
That's for sure.
But,
God, these beers kind of smell like laundry.
Yeah, they do. And about that.
Every time I take a sip, it doesn't taste like it. So I think it's just the cans. But
yeah, it's kind of weird.
I'll pee again. Preservation entails the furthering of your lineage. Closing it furthering. Cloning,
yeah.
God. Cloning is furthering yourself. Cloning is a weird one. I'll be right back before I start hella talking.
Alien false flag. Yeah, that's the thing that a lot of Another 5, Anubis. What are you doing, my man? We appreciate that. Let me pull up your question here because I can't see it on that small thing. If everything was free, how would we build back the Earth? Money has taken over, so if money is an alien invention to see how we used it, and before the end it's gonna reveal itself? Let me read that again. If everything was free, how would we build back the Earth? Money has taken over, so if money is an alien invention to see how we use... Oh, I see what you're doing. Damn, that's a tough question. So, basically, how do we beat money? And money... Here, I'll wait for Forrest. So read this question. Anubis gave us another 5.
Oh, fucking...
Being a real G right
God,
now.
Dude, I love you.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, if everything was free, how would we build how would we build back the Earth? Money has taken over, so if money is an alien invention to see how we used it, and before the end is going to reveal itself. Without money, I don't know.
And he's saying money was created by aliens to like test us.
To see what we're going to do with it?
Right.
To see greed almost? Is that what you're saying? To see how greed works? Because, fuck, that's tough.
Yeah, Jarl, that's a good point. Money only works because we all kind of agree it works.
Because we need it to. We can't... Who would want to work if we, like people have, different trade. It would only work if we were trading goods, not trading goods for currency to buy other goods.
Well, and I think too there would be a big switch in kind of like a social test.
Okay.
I think the reason why we need money is I think it does give more purpose to life, and it gives people something to strive for that we need people to strive for.
Yeah, because we don't need just to survive anymore. Because if it was, probably I was with to begin with. I grow corn, you fucking have a cow herd, whatever. I'll trade you this corn for your beef. And then someone else, just
we're both goods. Living, and maybe they're close by because they.
That's probably how it started. You're helping out. You're trading goods for goods, but then at some point, it had to have switched to where people, not everyone was growing goods. And
the big thing is too that, in America, and I know other countries are kind of slowly getting more to this point, which is sad, but medical is the biggest field for money making, and doctors get paid extremely well for what they do. If all of a sudden money was gone, people aren't going to strive for that. There's really not that many good people who would just go be a doctor to be a doctor.
Fuck no.
It's there's people who would, but it's a very small minority compared to how many people are going into that field now.
Yeah.
So I do think that it's important to have it. If if money just disappeared and there was nothing, I think people would go insane because in reality, life doesn't have much of a purpose, and I think money gives people drive.
Yeah, definitely. The social test thing for money is... if it is a social test, we failed.
Oh, yeah, we've been failing for a long time.
Yeah.
We failed when they started establishing church and making people pay tithing.
Yeah. Greed is, I think, human nature. Not even greed, but... Yeah, greed. The basic word of greed, obtaining more.
And it's coming back to the, human nature is always wanting more and more, so if I can work harder and gain more of this money,
if I can
it's going to make me feel better.
The things I want, material for sure, yeah, I don't know, everyone says they're not materialistic, but we all are in some way. Yeah. Whatever, some people like shoes, some people like fucking video games, some people
absolutely.
Like whatever it is. We all like something we want to buy, and money helps us obtain what we want to buy, even if it's fucking food. Like, I want to be able to afford this fucking $1,000 steak or
Right.
whatever it is. We all got something we want, and money helps us acquire it. So,
and on the flip side, I think you can see, you know, when people get a lot of money who've never had it, you can kind of see them lose a little purpose.
oh, for sure.
And they start kind of going crazy.
Yeah.
You know, they're realizing like, oh, this thing that I put so high on a pedestal I've obtained, now what do I do with my life?
Especially people that got money when they were young, like, you know,
They don't have anything to do.
They never, like, everything's been easy for them their whole, or,
Right.
you know, they obtained this money super early, and then...
I do find it weird, though, because if you think about who the happy... I was toying this idea around in my head, like, who the happiest people are on the earth, it's always the poor.
It's true.
It's always the extreme poor. Like, I like to throw Cuba out for an example. Anyone who says they go to Cuba, who are either Cuban or who can speak the language, they say everyone always has a good time because they don't know. They're like, well, we might die tomorrow. Let's go fucking dance and party in the street. Let's have a good time. And they don't have any money. They don't need money because they just have a good time. But
Yeah. That's the only thing. I don't want to be poor, or I don't, you know, I just want to be able to fucking have fun and not have to worry about it. It's stressing, like, God, I'm gonna run out of money and maybe I can't eat, but...
Right. Barter and trade are how we got to money to begin with because of the imperialicity of it. So either way, it'll just be a circle. Barter system, money, barter system, new money. No, yeah, there'll always be...
we need some sort of currency for sure. It's, as they would say, necessary evil.
Yep, there are such things as necessary evils.
And
you know how bad it would suck right now if we were in a barter situation, and let's say, like, do any of us right now, maybe the small minority, have anything that we could go barter for stuff that we want?
I mean,
I can't go home and create anything really that's gonna.
What's the market on dildo spatulas?
Yeah, you got to create the market, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could survive, but I would not like it, you know?
Yeah.
Because the only thing I'm, you know, naturally, I don't have natural talents for cool stuff. My natural talents are fucking caveman ass shit. I can fix cars, I can fix anything pretty much.
Right.
And that's what I'm good at. I'm good at building and fixing things. Like, car breaks, I can fix it. House breaks, I can fix it. But...
Start bartering my jokes.
Which was okay in a survival situation, but we're not in a survival situation.
Stream F, are we down?
Did it go down? No, we should be good. Oh, damn. Yeah. Dude. You're
Anubis.
You're the guy. Let me see. I have to pull up your question right here real quick.
Thank you so much for all this money, Anubis.
Yeah. Sorry if it froze. What if weed were created by the aliens to have us raise our third perspective of life and the ego self for those discovering oneself and the purpose of our advanced intelligence and development to further growth? Yeah, fuck. I've heard that before.
Yeah.
What if weed is, you know, that's like weed, mushrooms, I think same thing, you know.
Created to try and break through the idea that the way we're living life isn't the correct way.
Yeah, the world just to open oneself.
Right.
I think a lot of like weed, and I think a little more so hallucinogens, like I say in mushrooms, because mushrooms, whatever. I'm just trying to say natural stuff, you know.
Right.
But yeah, it could be very well that way. That's what we've talked about before. Is it? I can't remember. I don't want to say his name. I can't remember. But the guy that has the stoned ape theory, stuff like that. It's just like, you know. Yeah, that's weird. It's weird that a plant such as, you know, weed, marijuana, has this chemical that when it's heated up, the chemical reaction affects a part of our brain, you know, some receptors in our brain. It, like, almost seems planned, kind of, but I don't know.
And that's where shit starts getting really weird when you start thinking about it is, you know, are we supposed to find these things and break through? I'm still a firm believer that, you know, one thing that a lot of people don't like to talk about, but this idea of living a 9-to-5, going to work and, you know, making a paycheck, feeding your family, that's all new to us. You know, people weren't doing 9-to-5s 115 years ago. I don't think humans are built to do this type of stuff, and I think that's why we have such a big mental health epidemic, is we're starting to realize, like, this is a shitty way to live, and no one has a purpose. even like 150 years ago, people had a purpose. It was, we might fucking die tomorrow if I don't go out and farm.
Well, that's the thing. Like, some of the worst mental health is, like, they did a study in rats and stuff like that, is when there's too many in one area. Like, so if you, like, look at, not rural, but, like, I'm trying to think, like Jackson Hole maybe. It's big, but not too big. People there are so much happier and not fucking crazy, because when you start jamming too many people together, we're not meant to live like that.
No,
New York. Have you seen the fucking crazies that are in New York?
Everyone hates each other too.
Yeah.
That New York's the state where they say it's rude to ask how people's day is because you're wasting their time.
Uh-huh.
Here goes nothing. Cracks open Four Loko. Yeah, I think, I don't know. I don't know how we're gonna break through this, because, you know, there's a lot of people whose dream it is to work a 9 to 5 and make a $70,000 salary, which is all great for them.
I think that has to be the dream almost now.
If you don't follow that dream, you're going to be miserable.
Yeah, because, fuck, like, anyone doing anything else, like, even us here, like, if we were depending on this to be our, like, you know, we're okay, we could, you know, get jobs easily other than this, but, like, if we were putting all our chips into podcasting, we'd be, that's a risk. I mean, it's a tough one. It's like stand-up comedians, like, they're going through hell to do it, and that's why they don't, like, the ones that, you know, are bigger now are the ones that made it through. They were fucking risked their all. They were lived on shit for 10 years almost. And
you know what you can say about almost all of them? I think they're all happy now.
Oh, for sure.
Because I think they're, and maybe this goes along with the psychedelics and the marijuana thing, is like, I think when you have extremely high risk in your life and like high stress, like
high risk, high reward, and we need it.
Right, and I think it's good for the body. I think humans had to have, I think that's a natural trait in humans, because we used to have to live every day to day with high risk. Like, we might fucking die because we don't even know. We can't pull up a TV and watch the news. That looks like that storm's gonna kill us, and we don't even know what it is. Yeah. You know, so I think that's human nature, to have like this, that we need this risk and reward thing. And I think the only way to get that now is putting yourself in these extremely uncomfortable positions and extremely like tough spots. And mushrooms can do it, because there's times where you think you're gonna fucking die on mushrooms and you're questioning everything. I think that's good for the body, and it's good for the soul, in quotations, because it brings us back to who we used to be as humans. If that makes any sense.
Dude, thanks for an hour 15. I'll answer your questions. You don't need to keep giving money. Yeah. I appreciate it, but...
Yeah, I definitely appreciate it, but...
I'll still answer your questions.
People in chat...
I love you, by the way. You're fucking amazing.
So, a question for the chat. If you could have a whole day with your favorite person you think is smart, who would it be and why?
Yeah, so this is for everyone.
Ooh. My answer...
I appreciate it, though. It really helps out.
Yeah, it does.
It just goes to further buying new gear for the podcast.
Yeah,
so.
Just anything we make on here goes back to the podcast. So we appreciate that. Is your, and you know, you don't have to, living or dead is the question. The man in our background is definitely, it'd be you guys.
Dingo, thank you.
Dingo, we can just come and hang out, man. Like, both.
I want to come see every one of you guys at some point in my life.
I do too. I think the boy in our background right now is in my top 3 at least.
Elon, yeah.
Just because I think, as far as new age thinkers, he might be at the top of the pack.
For sure.
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Living or dead. Fuck. I really, really want to meet Nikola Tesla, just because he was fucking smart shit, but he was crazy.
He was fucking insane.
He was in love with a pigeon.
Yeah, dude.
So that would be a wild one. Jesus
would be one. I would like to talk to Gandhi.
Yeah, he may have just been a weirdo.
Well, I want to know, because, like, you know, the people who are so in-depth into yoga and meditation, like, some people say, like, they don't, like, that high level is like experiencing acid and mushrooms.
Yeah, you can have, like, a hallucinogenic experience from...
So I want to know if Gandhi... like, what his brain processing is, or is he just crazy? I don't know. I'm gonna say Jack White.
That's
that'd be a good one.
And dead Shakespeare
would be good.
Dead Galileo, or Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie Chaplin would be interesting.
Yeah, it would.
Never really
a silent actor That's a good one.
Like one of the first people to break into like entertainment that wasn't.
Dude, God, you guys just keep pushing my thoughts of different subjects. Just thinking about entertainment evolution.
Entertainment evolution's strange.
Yeah. We went from radio, silent films. Which one came first? Radio for sure, right?
Yeah, radio.
Because I was just thinking, I was like, man, did silent film come first? And never mind.
What? I wonder what the first form of entertainment was. Like
plays.
What?
Plays or fucking fighting tigers.
Right, gladiatorial stuff. Yeah, I want to know like what was the first mass media entertainment? Because like rich people would have like kings would have jesters and stuff like that. But what was like the first thing that like common folk would go and do that would be considered entertainment?
Drinking,
probably drinking.
The only getting fucked up, whether it's weed or booze, has been pretty much everyone's
universal
go-to. It's an escape for your shitty reality almost.
Yeah. Lighting shit on fire, that's also a good one.
Yeah, well, it probably goes hand in hand.
Right. Drinking and lighting shit on fire.
Right.
I appreciate that question.
It's a really good one.
I love having those questions you never think of because, like, yeah. There's a lot of new age people I'd like to sit down and talk to. Obviously, Joe Rogan. I mean, I think anyone who's in podcasting is going to say that name just because of how influential he is.
I would love to meet Kevin Smith, too.
Big time. I don't know what I would talk to about Kevin Smith, though, about. Yeah, I'm not big on comics. He knows a lot about everything.
Yeah, that's a good one. I just want to know, like...
how he did it.
Well, I would want advice, but I think I know his advice just from listening to his other stuff.
Yeah. Listening to and telling stories goes back pretty far.
George W.
Gus or George Bush. What about you, Anubis? What's your answer to that?
Yeah, what's yours? I gotta think. Nikola Tesla I'd definitely like to, but I'm trying to think of, like...
I think Tesla would be a top one because... Oh, well, I'm dumb. I forgot mine. Da Vinci.
That'd be cool.
Da Vinci's got to be number one for me because, like...
That's true.
He may have been so far... I want to know why he was so far advanced compared to everyone else around him. Do you think he may have been doing a little bit of chomping on some mushrooms?
Something. This is another good question. Just for her, like... For everyone here. What's someone you want to... Dead, obviously. Someone in history that we don't know what they look like. That's a, like, huge part of history to see what they look like. Ooh. Who's someone that you guys would think? And Anubis, thanks for another fucking $5. You're great. But what's your questions? If you could create a world of your own and also create a sport of your choice, anything is allowed. What sport would have to be the number one, and what would be the goal of the sport?
Damn, so if I could create my own world?
Create a world of your own and also create a sport. So create a world and sport. So pretty much, what would be your sport, like, of this new planet of ours? What would we create? Damn, I don't know. That's a real good one.
Plato or Pythagoras? Pythagoras, yeah. Is he the one that came up with the Pythagorean theorem?
Probably.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Plato would be interesting.
Yeah. What's the other one? That has had all these, pretty much told the future stuff like that. Like a bunch of his stuff's come true. What's his name?
Oh. Yeah, that one's...
I don't remember. You guys will know if you can tell me.
Right.
But so sport, create a new world. Sport. What would be the rules and stuff like that?
The world is kind of a tough question because, like...
Yeah, if I had a world, I can't put my finger on that, but I can tell you, I can probably come up with a sport for this world. Let's see.
If we're just talking about using our full-blown imagination, I think for me, a sport that I think would create and would allow a lot of people to compete in is some sort of virtual reality thing where it's a very large area. And it's not like Hunger Games where it's just random, but like something where it's like a 1 versus 1 or like a group versus a group, where it's last one like standing wins.
I like that.
But it allows for you to take your natural instincts and use them.
That's what I was thinking that too. Like you're saying, yeah, like virtual reality where it's your mind, not your body. So because someone with a naturally talented, fucking Donovan Mitchell-ass kid
just fucking be the athletic powerhouse and destroy everybody.
Yeah, but if you had where it's fair, like
everyone is on the same equal playing
everyone's
grounds
physically fair. Everyone physically, that's a good one.
Because that would give, like, we'll put, like, me and Forrest an example. If it was a situation where there's lots of running and cardio, Forrest is going to be able to outplay me.
Yeah.
If it's close quarters, I might be able to overpower Forrest.
For sure.
So,
yeah,
like,
if it's a fighting, I would lose. But if it's running,
I would love to see something like that because I think that the best sport is when everyone is on an equal playing ground.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I like seeing mental things. I think that's why I like watching esports now, too, is it's not all physical.
Yeah.
But I don't like, I don't like watching esports because it's like a computer game. But if you had to be in the game and you had to use your abilities how to outsmart someone, either if it's like a survival or like who can last the longest or whatever it is, I think that would be the sport I'd want to create. Gladiatorial maze. A gladiator enters a maze with a convicted felon facing the death penalty. The felon searches for the exit. Gladiator searches for the felon. The felon escapes. That's 3 months off their sentence. Okay. I gotcha. That'd be kind of interesting, Nick. Let me scroll up a little bit. Creating my own world is a tough question, though.
Yeah.
It said the Sun Tzu never existed, but was used as a name to put together Chinese war tactics in a book. I'm not sure about any of that. That's the plot to The Running Man. I'm trying to wrap my head around if I could create my own world. I don't know. I think it would just be a world that much bigger than Earth, where we don't rely on natural resources. We have our own sort of created resources that don't destroy the planet, and everyone is tolerable to each other. There's not divisions between race and religion. I think it's kind of like an obvious one, like try and make it as much of a utopia as you want it to be, but also create, like, I don't know. Have I told you my new book idea that I want to try and work on? I think I got the inspiration from Altered Carbon a little bit.
Yeah.
But basically, it's dated somewhere in the future, and money is now even more powerful than it is at this point in time.
Okay.
And money gives you more immortality.
Is that like that movie? I can't remember who's in it. When it's at a currency, you have time.
Kinda. So yeah, I mean that's the same thing. Like, if you're filthy rich, you could pretty much live for as long as you want.
Yeah.
And if you're poor, it gives you a bigger purpose, because now you have to not only survive normally, but you have to figure out a way to come up with money to buy more time.
Okay.
So, like, in my head, the idea is to, like, show how hard it would be to do that, and it would make it so people would probably give up easier because they just can't keep up. And the main character is going to be a kid who his two parents are getting to a point in time now where they can't work, and this technology is new now, but they don't want to die. They want to be able to take that technology, so it's going to be him trying to deal with working for himself and trying to work for his family and finding out corruption and different things. I don't know. It's just like a brief idea, but I kind of want to start working on it.
I like that. It's fucking dope. I need to start writing it, dude.
Nubis, you're wild, man.
What's your question?
Another 5. Thank you so much. Chat question. So everyone here in chat, if you had to pick your favorite cartoon and game and mix those into one world where you lived in, what cartoon? Jesus.
What cartoon or game would you pick? So some sort of animated world, whether it's cartoon or game, and you had to live in it.
Them?
Let's see. You mixed two, so a game and a cartoon. Damn, that's fucking tough. Thank you, though. Thank you.
Yeah,
But,
thank you so much.
Fuck. A cartoon game combination world. What would everyone choose? Because that is a really good question. Shit. So, damn. I was trying to think of my favorite game plus my favorite animated series, and that's not a good idea, because Tom and Jerry plus Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, no!
Fuck.
Oh, man, that is tough.
God. Just thinking.
Courage the Cowardly Dog mixed with Roller Coaster Tycoon. No, let me think of like a real answer here, because that's...
Yeah.
And I have to live in it, is the hard part. So I don't want to be like, Doom and...
Oh, fuck. I think...
Dead Tom and Jerry Redemption.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to think of a good one here. So, wait, I got this. I just gotta think of two games that are similar, or a game that's similar to the same era as a movie, kind of, you know?
Right.
So, for example, if I wanted Red Dead Redemption, let's see. Oh, fuck. Never mind.
It's tough. Total Spies and Hoonie Pop? Oh, no. How dare you, Nick? Okay, Anubis, to elaborate a little bit more, what, like, so if, like let's, whatever game or cartoon do I pick, do I also, like, look like that? So if I picked Ed, Edd n Eddy, do I look like an Ed, Edd n Eddy character?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah?
Or, well, it depends on the game. Ooh, that's tough. Like, the animation of which.
Right.
I don't know. I think it's just the world, more of the world rather than
the actual, like, looking of it.
Yeah.
Andrew Bynum is trying to make a yes. Oh shit. Okay. Damn. Everything in the cartoon happens, everything in the game applies to your life. Oh, shit. You got me speechless over here. I got my first part. I'm just trying to think what game I would do. Because...
Let's see, so everything in the cartoon happens and everything in the game applies to your life. Okay. So... I'm just gonna take two similar things. Wait. Okay, so we're gonna do... Fuck.
Death can happen over and over. Okay, so I got a respawn rate.
Okay.
That's important.
I'm just trying to think of a cartoon that applies somewhat to the game. Wolfenstein and Mickey Mouse. Just kidding.
Oh, shit. What about Steamboat Willie? Is he there too?
My homeboy Mickey's on Steamboat Willie killing some goddamn Nazis.
Killing some Nazis.
Oh, fuck.
Alright. I'm gonna go... How... Dude...
Ooh, is that what you're gonna say?
You literally just read my... I was gonna say Rick and Morty and Halo.
Oh, damn.
I thought about Rick and Morty and Overwatch.
Damn, that's crazy.
Get out of my head. Because I had Rick and Morty in my head because I was thinking, like, how crazy it would be because they have literally everything. Half-Life 2 and Justice League is actually a good fucking answer.
Yeah, it is. That's a good combination.
Rick and Morty and Overwatch. Dude, I was literally thinking about saying that, and I went with Halo because I thought, like, the Master Chief would be a little bit crazy. But having Rick and Morty, and he uses teleportation gun, and then there's just fucking Winston.
Perfect.
That'd be so cool.
Damn.
Half-Life 2 and Justice League is a good answer, though. That's a good mix of two.
It is.
I was trying to think of funny ones, too, like...
I was trying to think of funny ones, but then some of my thoughts got wild. I was like, damn, I can't combine those two.
What if you did anything?
Foghorn Leghorn plus Wolfenstein.
Well, I see a Nazi. What if that sounded like something just crashed outside.
Yeah, it did. That was weird. I'm gonna check real quick.
Okay.
There was a very loud banging. I just kicked.
What? We'll be right back. What? We're back.
It's like some weird.
Well, you know they felt 3 or 4 earthquakes up at the U today.
Oh really?
Yeah.
No, it sounded like what's that movie with Tom Cruise and
The World War, whatever.
yeah, where it's like whoa.
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like.
So here's a crazy thing with this idea. If you pick the Sims video game, does that just mean there's confirmation there's a god?
Maybe. Damn.
Because I mean,
It's just some dude at home.
Yeah. Because The Sims is the closest game to like simulating life, right? So if you picked like Ed, Edd and Eddy in The Sims, would it just mean there's a god in the Ed, Edd and Eddy universe?
Getting fucking shit up.
Damn.
Have your gumball or your fucking
Jawbreaker.
Jawbreakers, yeah.
I feel like
Gumball.
giving the Ed some quarters today.
Yeah. Ching. Fuck you, Plank.
How dare you, dude? Plank's the boy. Confirmation you pee your pants and can't move chairs. Damn. Half-Life 2 and Justice League. Salty, are you still there? What did you pick? Did you pick Cuny Pop or was that Nick?
That's Nick. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good one. Yeah, I don't know.
The Sims game would be really random.
Right?
You just get
My
picked
baby's on fire! What's it?
You get a knock on the door and it's Death, and he's all like, "Death flirts with you." What?
I don't know.
You sleep with Death.
Are you playing some games, Salty?
You playing some Warframe?
I just can't get into Warframe.
I like it.
I don't know why I can't get into it.
I think if we all 3 of us sat down and played, and like Salty kind of gave us an idea of what we need to be working towards, it would be a lot of fun.
I think a lot of it's because I got to the missions where I have to do multiplayer to go any further.
Oh,
I only have 3 missions right now I can't much plan on my one. I only have 3 missions and they're like all multiplayer stuff. So I was like, I tried playing with other people and it wasn't fun.
Oh, I didn't have to play with anybody ever.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my missions, it was telling me that. I'll have to look. I don't know.
That was pretty fun though.
But yeah, I like the game-wise, it's pretty fun, but I was like, I don't want to just play with random people. Like, I don't know, I just felt like there was nothing objective-wise to do
Right.
for me, so I need some structure in my life.
So Anubis, since you're new here and we don't know a whole lot about you, what do? Do you stream at all? Are you a gamer? Different things. We appreciate everything you've done with us tonight. And
Yeah, for sure.
the questions have created the best conversations we've had in a while. So,
Yeah, much appreciated.
but yeah, gaming's fun. You could just fold and spend the $50 and the $15 a month to play World of Warcraft with me.
I was playing some World of Warcraft too, but I think that's going to take me a bit to get into unless I buy the non-beginner pack.
Join the addiction force.
Because the one night, that's what fucking Austin kept telling me. And he's like, just get it, download it right now. And he made me get the free month.
Yeah, the free one's boring though. You can't do shit.
Well, yeah, and then, it just starts you off at the very beginning. And I was like, this is like a whole lot of grinding for me to get into this game.
Listen, Linda. You could do 2 things.
Okay.
You could buy the full game and get a level 110, which is only 10 levels to cap, and we could grind to 120 together. You could start from fresh. No, don't me yet. We could get to level 120 within a week. Easy.
Easy?
Easy peasy.
Damn.
And I could show you everything. Like how to do it.
This is a lot of commitment. We'll see.
Or we all just commit, or everyone just commits to get the $12 Overwatch. We just play a lot of that.
Oh, I'm gonna play Overwatch for sure. I'm getting that. Thank you, fucking Anubis.
Oh.
What'd you say this time? Let me see here. If you could create a TV show, what would it be about?
We've talked about this like back in the day a lot. Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I've got a thing for fucking demons and vampires and paranormal beings, so it'd for sure be about that. UFOs, whatever it is, X-Files type shit. But
would you do a show where you go investigate real life stuff, or would you do a show?
I got this. So it's a supernatural X-Files combination. Instead of Agent Mulder fucking investigating shit, it's Agent Mulder hunting down aliens and vampire, whatever. It's Mulder. It's X-Files, but instead of just him investigating these weird cases, it's Mulder hunting them motherfuckers.
I could definitely get behind that.
Like Mulder goes and hunts little green men in the woods that look like trees, or
Damn, Anubis giving us the real life response. Anubis is the god of death and rebirth. I don't stream, I invoke thoughts into mortals.
damn son.
That was a hell of a response.
Yeah, this is.
If I had to create a TV show, it would be based.
Salty said, so here's the thing, Forrest, I was typing what you were saying.
Oh, I actually like Salty saying, can I choose real life but have Skyrim system of leveling?
Oh, damn, that's a good one.
I could get that.
That's funny that you were thinking the same thing as me, Salty.
Damn, that's crazy. I think if I could do like a real life TV show, it would just be like, as silly as it sounds, like the old school MTV shows where they just gave a bunch of random dudes money and they could just go do whatever. Because I think with Forrest and I and our group of friends, we could actually make a lot of entertaining things.
Yeah, for sure.
Like entertaining things that aren't just like silly.
Yeah.
You know, if I had to do a more thought-provoking show, maybe something like This Is America.
Oh yeah.
Where I just,
damn, the fact that he did some of that shit was wild.
what's going on? I'm back. The question right now, Nick, is if you could create your own TV show, what would it be?
Yeah.
I think it'd be cool to have a TV show where I could talk to extremely powerful people in the government, because I do want to get in their brains and tell them like real life shit.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this? Why doesn't the government realize that they're fucking a lot of people? Like,
Yeah.
why is your thought process this?
That's a good one. I think, like you were saying, if I had like an actual reality style, like real world TV show, it would be like, you know, we take money to some hardworking family, you know, parents are working their ass off, living, you know, whatever, middle class, lower middle class probably, you know, and then you give them fucking $500,000, like, just change some hard, not like, you know, every day, like, oh, some random, here's that, like, you know, some hardworking folk.
Yeah.
And just fucking change their life.
I like that a lot, because I would also like to see, I would want to do it as in like a thing where we get to know the family first before we do it, because
Yeah, that's, I mean,
yeah,
good people, good, like, you know, investigate their life, and some good hardworking folk.
right. I would want to do it, and then I'd want it to be like a year-long thing too, where after they get the money, we get to see what it did to them.
That's
like
true.
how it changed, like how it affected them, because you know, sometimes when you see these, and I hate to be rude, but you see these extremely poor people win the lottery,
Yeah, there's a reason
and they
they're
don't
fucking
know
poor.
what they do with it,
And
and then they end up
blow
poor
it every
again.
time. Even if it's not even that, even if it's like, instead of money, you know, like,
Pay off their house.
you pay off all their debt, buy them a new house, new vehicles, and then, like, you know, gas and food supply for a year, whatever.
Yeah.
Because, you know, if you're debt free, you're still working, and, you know, like, they don't have to pay this house. It's a free house, free cars, you know, it's all completely paid for, and then they have, you know, free living expense. That's what it'll be.
Right.
Everything, you know, everything you buy, living expense wise, for a year's paid off. So.
And I think it'd be cool, because like what you see so much of, especially the lower middle class is like you see hardworking, dedicated people who you know should deserve a break sometimes. I want to see them actually start enjoying life.
Yeah.
You know.
Send them on some vacations.
Yeah.
Let them know there's more.
Like, hey, where does the whole family want to go? Do you guys want to go to Disneyland? You want to go to Hawaii? On us.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
Just send us a couple clips while you're there having fun. Like, I think because I think that's why Undercover Boss is so successful.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing. I love watching that show, and I even tear up sometimes on that show. Like, when they go into the fucking random ass ice cream shop, and it's the CEO, and he meets, Lisa, who has all this medical debt, but she works her ass off, and she's been there for like 6 years, and she's honest with him, like, my salary sucks, I can't do this type of stuff. And he brings her in, he's like, you know what, we're gonna pay off your debt, here's $100,000, you now have your own store, like all this shit. Like, there's so many people who deserve that.
Yeah, definitely.
And they never get noticed.
Yeah.
So it'd be cool to. I really like your idea. I think that.
Something like that.
A lot better idea than mine.
Just help out some common folks.
Yeah.
That are in deserve it. Let's see. That deserve it, basically, not indeserving.
Yeah, deserve it. TV show based in Fallout, New Vegas. Entertaining.
That'd be a good one for sure.
It'd be extremely random.
Nice God, I can't talk right now. This is laundry detergent ass Coors Light. Post-apocalyptic world. God.
I just love like the drastic changes in this. Like, Bill asks you to go talk to Joe. On the way to talk to Joe, flaming scorpions attacked.
I was attacked by flaming fucking assholes.
Right.
And then some fucking fiends. The fiends always have empty syringes on them, so I'm pretty sure Salty's a fiend.
You meet Legless Larry on the way. Legless Larry tries to kill you.
Right? Homeboy wants my caps.
Right, he always wants the caps.
God.
Do you think we'll ever have something that isn't paper money? Or do you think... Okay, better question. Do you think paper money will be gone in the next couple of years?
Yeah. Not a couple. I think it's going to be a little bit more, but yeah.
Because it's all digital?
Yeah. It's going to be some sort of online currency.
I don't know why we still have the penny.
I don't know. It's almost needed, though. It's not needed if we would be fucking not assholes about it. The penny was a penny when things cost less.
Yeah, when a piece of candy was 3 pennies.
Yeah. That's when a penny made sense. Right now, if we would just stop being assholes and the dollar's the new penny,
Right. Well, I don't even mind having the other change things, because I think I talked about it on here once.
Let's do quarter increments.
Yeah. What if we did something where... let's say you buy something and your total's $10.71. It's universally known across the country that 71 cents is going to round up to 75.
Yeah.
And that 4 cents either goes to the store or whatever.
Yeah.
That would create so much extra money for companies over a long period of time, obviously.
Yeah.
It would create so much money for companies, but also create, possibilities for people to get paid more. And we can get rid of the penny.
Yeah, you were saying that.
Anubis, you are a wild
So I'm going to read this first, and then I'll tell you what I was going to say.
Thank you so much for all this donation, man.
If you could replace our current reproduction process, what new funny way would you have people reproduce? And also, where/if would the genitals be positioned, and what would they look like?
Oh, man, you're going to get... I've never heard a Forrest question. I'm so excited to hear this response. What were you going to say before we get into that one?
I was just going to say, it's like when you go to the stores and they're like, would you like to even out the change to the next dollar to donate to charity? And sometimes it's like 3 cents and people say no. It's like, what the fuck? Like, your total's $3.97. Would you like to donate to charity? To $4 or 3 cents to be $4? Like, no. It's like, what?
Are you sure?
That makes both of our lives easier. You're donating money and you get fucking no.
Here's 3 pennies.
God. Okay.
All right. Let me.
Damn. So. I think that for me, I would like it to be the genitalia is located at the belly button area.
Okay.
But the roles are switched. Just so dudes have man pussies here. Right on their belly. And then women have belly dicks.
Why? Why? Fupa? My dick would look like a lava lamp. Wait, hold on. Why have all of a sudden the roles gonna be reversed?
I don't know, maybe I'll get fucked in the belly.
Man, belly pussy. Oh no. So, I think reproduction, what I would want to do is instead
continue, sorry.
I was going to say, instead of this extreme worry thing, like, oh no, I may have not pulled out fast enough, it's an immediate response.
Okay.
So if you didn't pull out fast enough, within 3 seconds, a small clone just falls out of the pussy, and it was like a coin flip. It either looks exactly like you as a baby or exactly like her as a baby.
Damn.
No more 9-month waiting game, and no more getting that call like, oh, I'm late.
Damn.
It's immediate response.
Okay, so my thing's the same, you know, like, for fucking wise, but if you want to reproduce, you have to take your fingers and put them in both their ears while you're doing it.
That's where the reproduction comes into play.
Just like, you know, you're getting Billy fucked, and she's like, no! But she gets pregnant.
She gets pregnant, yeah.
With a dick.
Yeah, with a dick, it comes. You see it into the, backwards. I got you. Oh, no. I think for me, the reproduction changes. I think that now it's just going to be all foot play.
Okay.
So now on the bottom of your feet, for a woman, there's just a hole.
Okay.
And it's just like heel,
I've seen
balls
those
of your
pocket
feet.
pussies.
Yes, you've seen those pocket pussies, and then just like a little crease, and then the big toe on men now can just ejaculate like crazy.
Okay.
So you got to be careful when you walk. 2 dudes jam wieners together. You're right.
Yeah. Usually.
You're about 7 minutes too late for that one, bud.
Sometimes it happens, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to dock your bro.
Yeah. I like when my forehead just gets dick mashed, like.
Right.
I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. Yuck. I just make it Avatar. That'd actually be the cool response. Why wasn't I thinking of that?
Right.
The Avatar, but while you're having sex, all you can say is it's the true.
Mass urination.
But there's a bunch of tentacled dicks. Oh no. Whew, that was a lot to deal with right now in my life. Chinese finger trap. Exactly. If you pull away too fast, you're just going to get more and more stuck. And then you're in trouble. That's when the real trouble happens. Then you got to go to the doctor and have that awkward conversation of like, it happened again. And then that generic theme music from TV shows happens where it's like, burr, burr, burr. Dude, a Fallout New Vegas TV show would be dope. Netflix should get on that. They got the money. They could hire some B-list celebrity to play the main person and get a bunch of C-list weirdos to play all the weird fill-ins. How cool would it be if Nicolas Cage was just like some random dude in the middle of the desert and he's just on fire? New Vegas TV show would be cool, though. You know what I said to that? Did you read my description of it? Not the bees. There's a little emote for you.
If there's a ghost around, it's a smoker. That bathroom reeks of cigarettes for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, here's Nick Joy's explanation for the New Vegas. I do it as well. The main characters can die at any time. Like, main character is walking, there's a gunshot, and it switches to another storyline. Then it hard cuts back to the main character on the ground. Dead, someone digging through his pockets, and the person looks at the camera, and boom, your new main character.
I like that.
That'd be kind of cool.
Mm.
If you could have a threesome for sex, what song would you pick? Or a theme song for sex. Jesus, I read threesome because don't worry about why.
Even thinking about it. A theme song for sex. I stopped an old man along the way. Hurry, boy, she's waiting there for you.
Dang, you stole Salty Frank's answer.
Oh, is that what Salty said? Oh.
No, I can only
Death
imagine.
Grips!
Death Grips!
Tachyon! Death Grips. That'd be
I think
good.
Sweet Carolina, I'm going to finish when it goes, and then just be done.
I'm gonna go with,
God damn it, Forrest, I was typing that.
Fuck.
My phone was in my pocket. It's raining.
That's a good one.
Hallelujah. Who let the dogs out?
Damn, yeah. There's gotta be some other really good songs.
I made a meme and I just got a Snapchat from Go Eagles.
Fuck.
It's raining.
Trying to think of a good one.
What about all around me are familiar faces?
That'd be a good one.
Just never break eye contact.
What's a song about being unsatisfied?
You could do the opposite. You could do Satisfaction by
Oh, yeah.
Benny Benassi and just have to say sorry every time. Purple Rain by Prince. West, the recording force is going, and you hear a muffle from the outside the door. 66654 tons sonic print, rapid fire through your skull.
God damn it.
Oh no.
Sound of Silence would be a good one.
Fuck you. Fuck you, Go Eagles.
Oh god. Trying to think of a real good song that'd be hilarious. There's too many good ones. I can think of any right now.
What about Safety Dance? You can dance if you wanna.
Yeah. Chocolate Rain. Oh no. God damn it.
The guy sings it live.
This is America.
You can only climax the gunshots.
That'd be good. Don't catch you slipping though.
Yeah.
There's too many good ones, guys. Too many good songs. Fuck.
Purple Rain's a good one.
You guys are killing me.
I'm a clown, look.
God damn it, I got it. I got Dick Note. Oh yeah.
That's actually
Violent pornography. What is it? Fucking or something chicks and sodomy. Pumped up kicks.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Oh lord.
God, let me go through my.
Okay, I was gonna
playlist
say
here.
what's gonna happen here is I'm gonna mute my phone real quick and then I'm gonna shuffle my songs list.
Next one's yours.
Then whatever plays is my fucking thing.
I hope it's wonderful.
Take Me Home, Country Roads by John Denver.
No way! Are you kidding me?
Oh shit! See.
How many songs do you have on your fucking phone? A lot, right?
A couple thousand, yeah.
It gets Country Roads. No way. Watch Ram Ranch Pray.
In case you guys don't believe me, it's Country Roads, John Denver, baby.
Cheeseburger in Paradise. Oh, let me see what I got on my
Oh, it didn't really show up, but that was John Denver in the picture. Almost heaven, West Virginia. Yeah, that's it for sure.
I'm trying to think what would be the most awkward song you could pick.
If it'd have to be a short song, I'm a one pump chump. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think of, a song about being unsatisfied. Samesies, dude. We're in the same boat. Okay. I'm gonna do whatever's next.
Snow Patrol chasing cars.
Damn me, the saddest sex ever. Oh man, Death Grips was the next song that played. So yours, and then let's see what the third one is. Damn, Jocelyn Flores, another sad song by XXXTentacion.
For a threesome would have to be a rendition of Three Blind Mice.
Let's see. I'm gonna press shuffle again.
Okay, Discord it, Nick.
Small Worlds by Mac Miller. Oh God.
Damn.
Why you gotta kill me, fucking phone?
Your Betrayal by Bullet for My Valentine.
Lips on You by Maroon 5.
Damn, that's a good fucking song, just period.
Yeah, damn. Okay, let's go to the next one.
I hear XX Tentacion knocking.
Okay, so that was Steve Lacy, but The Used, Paralyzed, Over and Over, Jack White. Damn, these are...
Oh, I found mine.
The Crossroads by Bone Thugs and Harmony.
I got mine. I take it all back. Anna Kendrick, Cups.
That's a good one. That'd be hilarious. Damn, yeah.
I got a ticket for the long. Oh, damn.
I just thought of mine. Damn, dude. So mine is the fucking Seven Dwarfs mining song, and we dig. That's mine.
You can do West Dog or Top Shelf. West Dog actually.
For what? Oh,
okay. Let me get back into a serious question here.
How would humanity change if all life expectancy was significantly increased with about 300 years?
Everyone would start realizing that we need to stop fucking Earth. That'd be the biggest thing.
Yeah, if we were like, oh, don't give a shit what happens, the next generation. If we had 300 years, we would definitely care about.
Yeah, because that's everyone's thing. They're just like, oh, well, next generation will take care of it. Next generation will take care of it. Well, you're gonna be here on the next generation, friend.
Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be the biggest. I think everyone would just be nicer to each other. Like, I think it would just be how everyone acts. It would just be. I think it'd be better.
Yeah.
We are number one. But you have to act like they move in the video. I kiss my sweetie with my fist. Be sure to read it. It's there. Oh, Nick, you need to send it to... Sorry, there's 2 West Dogs. So if you look on the Discord list, just send it to the other West Dog. Because for some reason, they're both not connected to me for some reason. So I have 2 West Dogs on the Discord. You just have to send it to the other one.
Oh, God. I'd kill myself relatively earlier in life is all that would change.
Damn. And I think there'd be a lot of things that would change if everyone was going to live to, like, age 300. Like, people would care about each other more, I think. There'd be less drama. You don't want to deal with it.
I don't know. It's tough. It depends. Maybe we're just used to it,
Yeah. I think people would be more lazy.
For sure.
People would put off shit way longer.
Yeah, fuck. If, like... Because I imagine by that question you're saying, we still age, like, body level the same time, So, like,
just relative to 300.
Yeah, so, my fucking 80 is really my 280, whatever.
Right.
So, like, right now we would still be super young in our lives. Right. We'd still be, toddlers.
Right.
Comparison. Or maybe we just... Damn, that's fucking...
Yeah, let's put it at 1,000. 1,000's an easy one because that way 1 to 100 is like when we were 1 to 10.
That's tough though, man. That's like 100 years of your life is spent as an infant.
Pretty much.
That would suck. Fuck that. No way.
No.
I don't want that. Not one bit. I'm down if like it's still my adult life is I'm 25, Like 1 to 25 is the same as 1 to 100,
Okay.
So pretty much just slows down. So like years are the same. So my 25 now would still be my 25. God damn it.
Damn.
But so, my 25 is also my 65,
Right.
So pretty much my 20s extend from... I just want to be an adult sooner, I don't want to be a toddler until I'm fucking...
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to be a toddler when I'm 45 years old. I don't want 45 or, 30 years of my life to be spent being a toddler. I want to be adult, Like, so you age till you're 20, and then from there it slows down. So, like...
I gotcha.
I'm 20, until I'm 60, and then just, like, aging from there.
Why? Did you not...
No, I just think it'd be fucking weird like our years, so like what we comprehend as years, to be a toddler or a kid that long of a time.
Well, I think that it's more
Because that
along
would
the
be
lines
fucking
of like.
suck.
I think it'd be more along the lines of like you're not necessarily a toddler from that 1 to 100, but like as a 1-year-old, you're still gonna act like a 1-year-old. As a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, 4-year-old, you're still gonna act that age.
But yeah, is my body gonna advance the same way? Am I gonna have a 25-year-old brain but a fucking 12-year-old body?
No. So what I'm thinking is like aging is completely different.
Mm-hmm.
So when we're 100, we're gonna be like what we'd be like 100 right now. Just not have the physical.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
So year 1 to 100, you'd be like 1 year is like how we are.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, yeah, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
But the physical repercussions will be spread out. So like when we're like 800, we'd be like 80.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
it's just pretty much like, we age like I age like up to an adult, but when I'm 20, I'm not a 20-year-old mind in a fucking 13-year-old body or whatever.
Right. Anubis, you're the BPs. Is intelligence or wisdom more important?
Both. I don't know. Wisdom. Yeah, I think intelligent. Oh fuck. Because you can be intelligent with not wise though.
That's the problem.
I'm gonna go with intelligence.
Yeah.
Just for my own personal sake, which is tough because. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that because, I think you can be super intelligent and making mistakes, the non-wisdom part of life is almost the fun of it. So, I could be super, like, it'd be like, if I was, I'm gonna go intelligence. Crazy fucking smart, but, I make mistakes. I'm not wise. I'm gonna go with that because I have more fun that way. And I'm gonna do
to
that.
elaborate on your part, do you think that you can learn more important stuff from an intelligent person or a wise person?
Wise.
Yeah.
Because an intelligent person can only tell you,
facts.
Yeah, and a wise person can tell you life experiences for sure.
That's a tough question.
I'm going intelligence.
They kind of go hand in hand though, because if you truly meet intelligent people, they're usually.
Yeah, I'm just thinking like you meet like someone that's like crazy. You meet someone who needs 6 languages, whatever. Way fucking high, learned all this random
but
knowledge.
Still could be bad decision maker. Yeah.
That's me. That's what I'm about.
That's
not me. Like
No, I know what you mean though.
Because wise, if I was wise, I probably wouldn't be drinking, going out partying, and which is the wise thing to do. Exactly, not to do those things, but
yeah. But at the same time, couldn't you say that like hypothetical like 35-year-old or 40-year-old Forrest is gonna be more wise than his peers at that point because he would have experienced
because
more?
of intelligence. Yeah, maybe for sure.
I
think bad experiences equals wisdom later in life.
Right, because I feel like the only way to obtain wisdom, like obviously besides enlightenment stuff, is by life experience.
Mm-hmm. I'm still going to intelligence because then I can obtain both.
Yeah, I'm kind of. I'm on the fence with both. I think probably intelligence. If like for me, if I was like, what would I rather have now as intelligence, and then hope that the wisdom comes later.
Right? Could you imagine like me, like crazy fucking smart, fucked up, go to Italy and I speak Italian. Like,
right? You take me to Italy.
Yeah.
They're equal, but intelligence in my eyes, what? Intelligence gets you further in D&D. Yeah, that's a good question though, because I think that you can gain polar opposites from a wise person and an intelligent person. Yeah. Like Forrest said, like one will be able to tell you about shit, and one will be able to tell you how to do shit.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's the biggest thing. But they both have their pros and cons.
Definitely.
I don't know. Do you think it'd be weird to be like, or do you think it would suck to be extremely intelligent? I think it would kind of suck.
To be, yeah.
Like we're
yes
talking.
And no.
Like let's say you're like the top. If intelligence had a scale, you're the top 2%.
It would suck only if you weren't. I think though, if you're that smart, you realize that no one else is gonna be that smart. So,
right. I just think it would suck to be that further ahead and not being able to, like, it'd be hard to associate with a lot of people, I think. And I think it'd be hard to, like, do, like, look at society and, like, realize how some of this stuff is so easy to fix, they just choose not to.
Yeah, I just think about it from what I've heard Neil deGrasse Tyson say, which, obviously, he's, he's super smart in, physics. He's smart in a lot of things, but especially astrophysics, but, like, him talking about certain things is, like, goddamn, dude. But, certain things is, like, he's, like, he understands that no one else is going to be, or, a majority of people aren't going to be as smart as him, right. So he doesn't let it bug him. And, like, right. He's got a good disposition on the way things are, but not a lot of people are that way.
Chat, what would you change genetically about humans to make them better?
God, get rid of homeboy's diabetes, son.
Right? Yeah, I think you could go either way. I think if you could change it so everyone starts at a higher base of intelligence, yeah. And I think that if you could change it to a way that everyone can stay remotely physically fit without really trying. Hey, oh shit, your boy. What's up, Skeptalk?
So in case you didn't hear Skeptalk.
Oh, and the sub.
Thank you.
Thanks, Skeptalk.
But for what he just asked for the chat, what would you change genetically about humans to make them better? What do you think, Skeptalk? And thanks for the sub. Fucking love you.
Skeptalk's all about this type of stuff too, so I'm sure if you have some time to hang out, I've been getting in some good questions here from a newbie.
Salty says, I'd make it so you have a micro penis if you don't have type 1 diabetes.
Salty's over here just being the hung horse.
Fucking A, Salty.
Yeah, I think genetically, somehow just to make it so maybe we just learn faster. Like the toddler stage and the unknowing stage is a lot shorter, so we wouldn't eat, breathe, puke, and burp from the same hole.
I like that one, yeah.
That's a good answer, actually.
Could you imagine if, like, this is my eating hole?
Right. He's got a second mouth. He don't talk, he just eats.
Yeah. That's funny.
I think genetically, too, making everyone have that athletic frame.
Yeah, give everyone a fucking even playing field.
Yeah. Everyone has a specific height, and, obviously there will always be variations, but, whatever a generally good height for everybody would be.
We're not going to give everyone bone spurs or...
Right.
I think that's what mine would be, is getting rid of terminal illnesses, like that we can't control.
Right.
Fucking cancer.
Potential for a whole lot of new porn, John.
Yeah, right.
Mouthhole porn.
Big black dicks fucks tight teen in her breathing hole.
I've seen that video already, though. Lobster age powers. Oh yeah, Anubis. This is Skeptalk. He also does a really great talk show on here.
Yeah, go check him out.
Yeah,
you would have some good topics for Skeptalk. So. Yeah,
right in the burp hole. Oh, he's finishing in the burp hole.
Homeboy comes in homegirl's burp hole.
But yeah, I agree with you. Like making genetically so there's no cancerous cells in the body, different things like that. Yeah. So that way, it's just. Because those are the things, like, why is it that kids, who are 3 years old are going to die from... You never met Skeptalk? Damn, you're missing out. Skeptalk's the boy.
Go give him a follow.
Skeptalk's the only other podcast I've ever been on. A talk show. It was great. It was a good time.
Yeah.
And there was another Wes on there.
So everyone make sure you go. We'd really appreciate it if you hit him with that quick follow.
Yeah.
Good content.
Tune in. But yeah, should we just say the glaring one? Everyone's just genetically hung like a fucking horse. Just
no, I don't think that's good.
Not a horse, a good old sevener.
I think everyone named Forrest is more advanced.
More
Just so every
than
parent names their kid Forrest.
Right.
No,
So what are you gonna name this kid? Forrest, obviously. Yeah.
I don't know. I think we need inequality in dick size. But give it... Okay, I see what you're saying. We need to give every girl at least satisfaction size.
Right.
You know? So some poor dude's just not out pleasuring anyone.
Right. We should separate the sex organs and the waste organs.
Promise everyone lives longer, no one deceases. Talk about over... Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
that's definitely the thing, death needs to happen more often.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean, you don't like jizzing and peeing out of the same spots? Come on now.
I do. No, I don't. Sometimes it really fucking... After I jerk off, it feels like I have to pee for like an hour, and it sucks.
Yeah.
And that's not fun.
And you're like, why can't I pee?
Yeah.
And you're sitting in the toilet, you're just like...
You
on,
lay
little
in
pal,
bed and
do
you're
the
like
thing.
you're like trying to hold in because you feel like you're gonna pee yourself in bed. Yeah, that's not fun.
Yeah.
Those are the bad jerk off times.
Yeah, those are the the I wish I was asleep right now.
Yeah. Why did I waste my goddamn time? I hate myself.
Right. Or population auto controls just can't make any babies until you kill someone. Hey, well.
Good. I wouldn't have to kill a single person.
Right.
I would do it just to add up points for later, but.
Oh shit!
They're like, wow, Force gets to kill 4,027 people.
Yeah.
Or have 4,027 kids. Like, Jesus.
Why did he do that? He might like murdering people.
I was saving up points for later. You never know. Sorry about latency, guys. It's slowing down a little bit, but hopefully it picks back up.
Gotta love Xfinity.
Yeah, they like to fuck with us a lot. It really dumped frames, so sorry about that. It's still a little slow. There we go.
Well, it's higher than it usually is.
Yeah, they dumped us for a sec, frames, but... Do you see Xfinity and Verizon have been caught so many times slowing down YouTube and Netflix a lot lately?
Oh, yeah.
Fucking assholes.
Well, now they legally can, right?
Yep, that's why I still call my senators and email them.
Right.
I still have emails from Orrin Hatch and all of them, because I was all about that net neutrality stuff for a while.
Right.
I was calling them. I would never got a hold of like the actual one. I talked to a lot of secretaries.
Oh.
And I'm pretty sure I got a lot of emails from secretaries that said they were Orrin Hatch or
right.
whichever the fucking people I emailed. I had a list, like the ones I would actually work if I emailed them, because I live in there.
Right.
So.
Do you see what that thing is going on with the one politician and the $1 million around here? It's the... I can't remember her name. I can't remember. But something she made like $1 million off of her campaign trail.
Is it Black Chick?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I can't remember her name. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with it, but she doesn't want to get back the $1 million, and they didn't use it or something like that.
Damn, I always hated her, but I don't remember her name.
Anubis with another 5. Know thyself is an ancient concept and is a root of philosophy. Within that in mind, what's the most important thing to learn about oneself, or is it all self-knowing equal? What is the best philosophy quote? What is your best philosophical quote? I think a lot of them are equal. I think knowing yourself and like the most important things to know about yourself are mostly equal. But I think the most important thing is knowing what makes you truly happy. And it sounds dumb, but like, especially in today's day and age, I think so many people do so many things that don't make them happy just because they think they should. Your alcohol tolerance.
I like it, Skep Talk.
Yeah. You know, I think so many people want to be... They feel like they should be doing these things, whether it's like going to college or doing this job or, you know, getting married and having kids or, you know, different things like that. And I think it's important to know what makes you truly happy, because if you just keep doing these things that are expected of you, that's when you see the people who are 30, 40, 50 and they are fucking miserable.
It's true, yeah.
Maybe that one's important to me because I finally realized it. Like I had that situation. I was miserable doing the things that I was doing, and I was doing them because I thought I should be doing them, and I took the step and just stopped. I backed away from what I was doing. I left what I was doing, and I started doing stuff I wanted to, and I'm 400 times more happy.
Yeah, same. I agree with you for sure, 100%. I'm pretty similar.
Yeah.
I like Ryan's, so I think, therefore I am. So
yeah,
we're all fucking casualties of our own perspective.
Yeah.
Who knows what reality is?
Yeah, reality's a fucking joke, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't even... Maybe what I'm thinking right now is this is fucking fake. Who knows? I think it's real, but I don't goddamn know.
Yeah, we...
Maybe I'm shitting myself in a goddamn cell somewhere, like, going wild.
Or you're on life support.
Oh.
Someone... I read that story the other day. Someone was like, you know, they... Or theory, I shouldn't say story.
I'm in a coma? Fuck.
Yeah, they're like, what if I'm just in a big coma and everyone that I'm watching are just figments of my imagination? I was like, hey, I don't like that at all.
Damn.
If you find yourself at odds with common beliefs, you can learn a lot by thinking about why everyone else thinks the other way. It can help you lose a lot of frustration.
That's true.
I think that Skep Talk is a key one, too, for society right now.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much divide, especially in the...
No one will ever see each other's point of views, though, which sucks. Or not, I'm not saying no one, but a lot of people...
There will always be separation between people.
Everyone will be too fucking stubborn.
Do you think there will ever be a point in time when, like, everyone just understands that people will think differently and they're just cool with it?
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Is that just one of those two utopia things?
Yeah, it fucking sucks, but it's how life is. Humans, we're fucking just talking animals.
It's true. I just wish that everyone just... If you think a different way, just it's cool.
No one will ever see... Or I can't say no one, but a lot of people won't... I don't know, I feel like it will never get to the point where we see things from each other's perspectives and, like... I don't know. I just don't think it'll get that point. We'll always have difference. We'll always be groups.
Yeah.
And everyone loves groups. I hate groups, but everyone loves them. They want to fit in somewhere.
Well, and everyone always talks about that mob mentality being the evil.
Yeah.
And I agree, because it's... I wish hitting was more socially acceptable. Interesting. If we develop Star Trek...
Hitting what?
Hitting other people? We develop Star Trek-style replicators. A ton of stuff just doesn't matter anymore.
I hope so. That'd be nice. I would love to get to that point, but I don't see at least in our lifetime. But I could be wrong.
I don't know,
I mean,
man.
just be a fucking glass half empty motherfucker, but...
Maybe. I think our technology, though, we might see some crazy shit.
I think we would if we were in survival situations. Those things wouldn't matter, you know?
Right.
But where life's too fucking easy, you know, there's no way. People can not work and then just go harass other people and protest or... I'm not talking shit on any group, by the way, if you think I am. It just... Everyone's doing it, burning their Nikes, whatever they're doing.
There's always going to be people who just want to fight to fight.
Yep.
And it's sad. It's like...
We got nothing better to do with our life.
I guess that can kind of go full circle back to the, you know, purpose. Maybe that is what gives people purpose, is fighting for these ideas that they think are correct.
Survival.
Yeah.
Survival equals purpose.
Yeah.
I often feel melancholic after dreams, with distinct lack of purpose combined with a sense of confidence. Oh, coincidence and destiny. Damn. I've had dreams like that. I understand what you're saying, but not lately.
Yeah, not lately.
I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck was I dreaming that for?
Alright. Why would you leave your house cube? You can just replicate everything and hollow chambers and shit. Star Trek is the answer. Yeah, and I think that is kind of what we're going to, is the whole idea of never leaving the cube. You know? People have joked about it. People, like, realize it, like, who said that? Nick Hitler? LOL. In depopulation. That joke's even more funny if you realize what I got sent song-wise.
Hey, Skep Talk, are you stoked about Star Trek real quick? But yeah, sorry. The new one, there's new season.
What was I don't remember where I was going, so it's okay.
Got distracted. And Anubis being the fucking amazing person you are.
Yeah.
If we can grasp only the depths of our conscious mind, is it possible for humanity to grasp the true depths of reality and existence? And is there an inherent order in nature, or is it chaos and chance and adaptation and chance and coincidence?
Change and
Change and coincidence. Fuck. That's tough. I think a lot of it is for sure just fucking chaos and coincidence, but
wait, let me read. Oh, okay. If we can grasp only the depths of our conscious mind, imagine it if is possible for humanity to grasp the true depths of reality and existence.
No, I don't think that part's real. No,
I don't think that's possible. And if there inherent order in nature, is there an inherent order in nature, or is it all chaos and chance of adaptation and change in consciousness? I don't think we'll ever be able to grasp reality and
dude, you going to TwitchCon?
Yeah, wait, are you going to TwitchCon, Skeptalk? Your badge just popped up, but that's besides the point. I don't think we'll ever be able to grasp consciousness or I mean, not consciousness, the reality and existence. And I don't think people want to. I don't know if it'd be good or not too. That's awesome, Skeptalk. We need to talk about that more, and I don't think there's any order. I don't think there's any set things. I don't think there's anything along those lines. I think it's just chaos, luck of the draw, different things like that.
I think it is in Long Beach. Go Eagles.
Yeah.
So you already bought your, how much was your, we'll talk to you about it later. I'll message you. I got questions.
Humans do best when they struggle. Yes, they do, Nick. Yes, they do. If there were less people, there is a greater struggle. Right. The other thing, though, is, and with more people, just creates laziness.
That's true.
Because, when you see, if you're surrounded by a bunch of peers, if 3 of them are doing all the work in a group of 10, the other 7 aren't going to work as hard. Basically, I think he's asking God or nah. Yeah, I mean, I guess you can take it that way. No. I'm one of the type of people that I don't think things happen for a reason. I don't think, stuff's predetermined. I think it is all chance and coincidence. And it's when you break that down into what that response is, it really is wild, because it's why is this happening right now? It's such a weird chance and coincidence, even just for 2 humans right now to be in a situation where we can talk to other people. We could easily have been somewhere on the planet where we don't know, there's no technology, there's no electricity, where communication doesn't exist. There's just, I think, coincidence is just wild. Good answer. Well, thank you, Anubis. Anubis, I appreciate the double-sided language you're speaking. I'm always thinking really encompasses multiple dimensions. So coincidence and reality could coexist easily, and free will could be considered a valuable, unique gift. I do not believe in deaths unless she gives me a twofer on Wednesday night. Damn.
Fuck.
We're all in a simulation, and death is merely just being coded out of the sim. Alright.
I would like to know. For some reason, I'm not looking forward to death, but, I'm curious what happens next.
Yeah.
Or what doesn't happen.
Yeah, is there anything? Is there not? The simulation theory is getting bigger and bigger, especially with our boy Puff Joiney up here, who is very fond of that idea that we are in a simulation.
For sure.
I don't think we are, because it'd be just too random, right? Why would anyone simulate this kind of randomness?
I don't know. I can't even begin to comprehend the...
Right. I think if the simulation theory is correct, I think the only thing that'd be close to it is like a matrix setup where,
I hope we're not fucking batteries.
Well, right, but maybe the human thing, like, what if we don't even look like humans? What if we're just like this gross ass thing that generates electricity, like a fucking eel can or whatever, and they just give us this because this is what they came up with? I think that would be the only simulation thing that makes sense to me. I think that just being like The Sims doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because that would just be...
Damn, I'd be so fucking mad if I came out of this and then all the goddamn sudden I'm just a fucking vile-ass Cthulhu motherfucker.
Right.
Damn, I'm not about that.
No. And I just think...
Unless I can fuck with my tentacles.
That'd be cool.
Give her that seven tentacle in the puss action.
Right. Theoretically, if we are a simulation and it's a simulation of a world that is capable of simulating simulation, we could code ourselves into the next simulation that we create and thus continue our existence post our expiration date.
Damn.
Yeah, we definitely could. Maybe... What if that's the New Age Buddhism way of looking at life?
Oh, fuck.
Because isn't the whole idea
Like
of
a
Buddhism is like you're just...
You live, yeah. Like,
you live everybody's life? Maybe...
Like early on Hinduism, it's like karma. That's pretty much what karma is. It's like...
Yeah.
You live every person's existence. Thus, you have to live selflessly. Because if you don't, you have to restart over. So yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, the simulation
This
idea.
is like technological Hinduism.
Right.
Shit.
Like Super Mario speedrun glitches.
Fuck.
Damn right, start the tax breaks, let's go.
We call it fucking, I don't know, make up some shit. The world ends because someone went super sketchy porn site on an Earth computer. Oh lord, goddamn Anubis, dude. What do you got now?
Anubis, do you live in the United States? If you happen to live near us, we're taking you to dinner. I'll take you to dinner tomorrow, friend.
Assuming evolution is correct, do you think that if humans went extinct and other species as intelligent as humans evolve, if life exists long enough on a planet, is intelligent consciousness inevitable?
Yes.
I think so, yeah, for sure.
I think as long as
Sweden?
if humans ended... Oh, you're in Sweden. Damn.
Hey, dude, yeah, I got some questions. I would love to ask you about Sweden. Because, we're in America, so all we hear is rumors and stuff like that.
Yeah, we get, like, what? The South of Eden? Oh, yeah. So we only get what the media wants to tell us about Sweden.
I'm going to add you as a friend, because I would love to get some info from you and hear your side of things. Maybe even have you as a guest. We can Discord or something, but...
Yeah, if you have Discord, definitely sit down and have a chat. No, I think as long as the Earth didn't end, I think that something else would evolve, like we did. It would just take, millions and millions of years, or however long, you think the evolution takes. Like, oh, dope.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, I just got, I think a lot of guests would appreciate that too.
Yeah.
Hearing life, so we hear Sweden is this fucking amazing place, and
wondering if it's true. Or
yeah, I
it's
wonder
just,
what you think.
Fake news. Church of the Simulations. Mr. Beast come to the stream. LOL. Fuck, go Eagles. That's what it seems like. Church of the Simulception.
Damn.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna work on this week. Is figuring out how we can get everything set up, because we want to have Skep Talk on.
Yeah, Skep Talk will have to help us.
Yeah.
You gotta be the homeboy. We appreciate
it.
He
already said he would help. I just keep forgetting to message him because I'm a lazy twat lately.
Yeah, Skep Talk will have you help us, and then we'll have you as our first Discord guest, and then everyone else we can figure.
Yeah.
Because, we definitely need to know how to do it, because we don't know how to do the video chat. We know how to do voice.
Yeah, he sent me a message on how to do the video chat. I think I get it.
Okay.
We just need a test to make sure our internet can keep up. Discord too.
Okay.
But, well, that's different. We can talk about that later. But oh, okay. We can ask you. Here in the United States, it kind of is. Sweden is a small country, but the standard of living is different from the States. Mainly, girls are very beautiful. Yes, go Eagles. We'd love to have you on the show. I'll be out of town Thursday to Monday. Gonna go to a nerd in the woods. Nerd? What the hell is nerd in the words? Or ugh.
Nerd in the words.
Nerd in the words. Oh, you're gonna go be a nerd in the woods. I got you. Lucky
I just
you.
got back from being a nerd in the woods.
Yeah. No, yeah, go Eagles. We want to try and get everyone on as a guest because we did. Salty's been on and Jarl's been on, and that was a while ago. But
that
we
was
didn't
just
have
audio.
video.
No video. We can just. Something keeps connecting and disconnecting. I don't know if I'm fucking with something by turning so much. So hopefully my audio still sounds good.
Yeah, I guess what we hear. You do airsoft, right? Skep Talk Live. What we hear about Sweden here in the United States is like a lot of people look at Sweden as the utopia where, you know, everything is pretty much positive. Sweden has an answer for all the problems we struggle with. Now, a lot of people see Sweden as this great thing, but forget that the population differences are pretty big. But
oh, fucking Anubis, I love you. You're hilarious. That was the funniest thing ever. Just and mostly the girls are very beautiful.
I like to put my wood in a nerdy girl. Among many things, this weekend is a live-action role-playing game. That's pretty dope. I've always wanted to do a little bit of LARPing in my day.
Yeah, I'll post some shit on our fucking Topshelfers Instagram page. Me and Chandler getting ready to LARP, but we never did.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Chandler bought Chandler bought like some woman's boot flats at the DI. It was funny.
I remember you guys had all the weapons you made hanging
Yeah, we
on the
made
wall.
all the LARP swords and we hung them on the wall, but we never went and did it.
It's one of the businesses I own. I think we've talked a little bit about some of the stuff you do, Skep Talk. I didn't know you did LARPing with it as well.
That's so cool.
No-go zones, Sweden true, or... Yeah, and I from all the videos I've seen, Sweden's beautiful nature-wise and, like, how it's set up.
There's this lady my dad watches. So my dad watches. He has one of them super sad. You guys may have seen it. It's the guy. He has cancer and he films his every day-to-day life. And at his point right now, he probably only has a week left. And it's super sad. My dad, my mom and dad super support him. They bought hoodies from him and stuff. And they watch every one of his videos. But one of them, my dad he has YouTubers that he watches all the time. And there's this chick. She's an American that moved to Sweden. And one of her videos, she's showing how she went to he always tells me about it. She went to a coffee shop, and she's like, "Can I get this to go?" And they're like, "What?" Like they're not used to that American to go, keep going lifestyle. So she's like, "Yeah, they just gave me this coffee mug to go, because they didn't have to go cups."
Oh wow.
So.
No, it's not true. Media likes to push political agenda. That's kind of what the main question is I had. Sweden, universal health care. The left of the U.S. say it's perfectly done. The right says the people die waiting to see a free doctor. You can tell us how it really is.
Yeah, it'd be really awesome.
Yeah. Sweden is very beautiful in nature, yes. Yeah, I would love to come and do some hikes there. Run a LARP in Oregon.
That's so cool.
Dang, how far? You want to go to Oregon this weekend?
Yeah.
How much are tickets, Skep Talk? Politics is basically a con game, but yes, we have free health care. Also free living if you suffer from mental issues.
Huh.
Is the...
Someone's doing hella subs or something. You're right.
Oh, yeah. Is it true the Anubis, how did they word it? Do you guys get a lot more days off during the year? Like free days to go out and enjoy yourself and, they don't count as a vacation? For you guys, if you make it here free, bring camping gear. Damn. Forrest and I will talk about it and see what we do. I think it'll be fun as fuck.
Yeah, what days do you do it?
I'm interested.
What days?
Yes. Okay. That's what I've always wondered, because I think that would help America a lot. I know that, we have a lot more people here, but, the only way if you work a normal job, the only way you get time off is if you get vacation days. You don't really get many, as you would call it, free days.
Dude, Skep Talk, I would love an event list too.
Yeah.
Be awesome.
I got family up near Oregon too, at least around the Portland area.
About 4 weeks paid? Okay. Americans don't use vacation days as well.
Yeah.
Damn, yeah. Skip Talk, send us an event list. We would love to come
Game
up.
starts Friday at 5 p.m. and it ends Sunday 5 p.m. 48 straight hours of post-apocalyptic Nerf and foam weapon action. Damn.
That sounds so much fun.
Yeah, it does sound a lot of fun.
Yeah, I don't know. We may be able to make it, but I don't know about this weekend. But if you can send us like an event list for sure of the upcoming ones, we can for sure plan
one.
Yeah.
If you're expecting a child, you can get up to 2 years paid salary for staying home. That's phenomenal. Is it for both parents too? So both the mother and father can go home? Lots of RP.
I live in America and I get free days. Yeah, we all get like days off. Yeah, we're just, I don't know. It's different. It depends on where you work here too.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, dude.
I like that so much.
You're really intriguing me, Skeptalk. But yeah, it depends. Pretty much here for I think most of us would agree. It depends on where you work. Cause I've worked places where they're like, no, fuck you. You want to know about the States, really? Yeah.
The States are...
Ask away. Any questions you have, we'll answer.
Yeah.
And it is different by state too and job here, because like for Europe, it's a lot of countries are pretty close together, and here like a lot of our states are so different.
Yeah.
That like there's a lot of things that are different state by state. Like for example, we can go to Colorado, like right over the border close to us, and we can legally smoke weed, but like here
we can go to jail.
We can go to jail. We can't even gamble in Utah. We're in Utah for those that don't know. We're in Utah right now, so we can't even fucking gamble here.
There's no
I can only
state
drink
lottery.
till I can only buy alcohol till 1 a.m.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the weirdest thing is just yeah, I don't know if I smoke in Pueblo. Wes, you better go by Sir Wessington if you're medieval LARPing. Every state is kind of like a different country.
Yeah.
What I think's weird is where we live, where 10 minutes to downtown Utah, where there's tons of bars. It's kind of becoming like super hipster, like everything like that. We could also go 20 minutes in the opposite direction, and we can be in legit country, kind of backwoods type areas.
Yeah.
Where people are still, way not into now, if that makes sense. Didn't Sweden just have an election? How did that go? I live in a state when it's 40% radical left, 40% radical right, and 20% people who just want to drink a coffee.
Oh, fuck.
Sir Wessington is the only name.
My fucking name is Fanny Longbottom.
Fanny Longbottom?
Yeah, that's my LARP name.
I like that. Lois Chandler's. Do you remember?
No.
Fanny Longbottom.
Little McDouche? I don't know.
LA, we can smoke in peace? Yeah.
Anubis, what do you got for us?
Anubis, you must just be really nice.
So if you can make your own state, what laws, freedom would you give?
I would give the freedom of a lot more freedoms than a lot of states do. I think most drugs I would make legal, gambling legal. My state is straight Trump. I would just give people more freedoms to let them do what they want, and if I can make it so, there's a certain amount of days people have to take off for kind of like mental health reasons, I would do that. Just try and make sure everyone can live comfortably.
Separate that fucking state and religion.
Yeah, definitely separate that, because that's Utah. If you ask people outside of Utah, they all know that Utah is just ran by the Mormon Church, and living here, it's really frustrating.
Yep.
Sweden had one, but I don't pay attention to politics. Mostly that's why I'm here on stream. Yeah, we don't really do much political stuff either. I'm not really into it. Forsen is into it a little bit, but when you talk about politics here in the States, like it just turns into a bloodbath for no reason.
Yeah,
No one can ever just have civil conversation. Like, very few people can have civil conversations.
Yeah, it's hard, yeah. It's hard to have peaceful conversations without people getting pissed.
And it's conversations that truly need to happen, but no one can...
People are too opinionated.
Yeah.
Like, too unwilling to see the other side, like we were talking about earlier. And it's tough, but, you know, that's what happens. You meet some cool people, but for the most part, that's why I love Twitter, though. I'm a troll, and I can make people upset by just saying, hey, fuck your guy.
Right.
Or fuck your girl, whatever, you know. Whoever you like, just by saying I don't like them, and they freak the fuck out.
They lose their minds. People legit, like... I mean, Forrest has had death threat from some old lady.
I posted a meme on the goddamn... So, the LDS Church has, like, these certain leaders, you know? And I posted, his name's Dieter F. Uchtdorf. And I posted a meme, a Jesus meme, on his page. And then he blocked me. And then, like, fucking... people are threatening to kill me. It was hilarious.
Yeah.
So, I'm about it.
I'm about it. If you go to a city of 50K or higher, plastic bags are banned. Most people have at least tried to go vegan or vegetarian, and they will straight break into your car if you have a dog in it for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah.
My buddy had a hybrid that didn't make much noise while idling, and he had it on the AC full blast. People smashed his windows like right after he walked into the store to buy a pack of smokes. Yeah, the animal thing in the United States is really weird.
I literally, like, it's probably way worse in Oregon where you are, but I saw a Snapchat post, like, yesterday of a dog in a car, and, like, you could tell it was running, and they said, I'm about to call the cops.
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
I can't talk much shit because I have my own pets, and, like, I would be sad if they, like, died or whatever.
Yeah, but in a running car with the AC on,
we just live in a weird society around here where pets are way more important than they should be, is my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, how many people do you know, and maybe even including yourself and myself, would rather save a pet than a human?
Depends on the pet and the human.
Right?
Because there's some real cute dogs, but there's also some real big assholes. Maybe the dude I save's a Ted Bundy individual.
But, okay, well, let's strip everything. You walk past, let's say you see a dying dog and a dying man. You don't know anything about either of them. They both look relatively cute, whatever word you want to use. You have one bottle of water and one piece of food.
The dog.
The dog.
Because
90% of people are going to pick the dog.
Yeah, because I don't give a shit about that dude. I don't know. I say that, but in, like, reality, I would, like, for, like, you know, real things, I'd probably go human, which...
Right.
But I say dog, like, hypothetical situation.
Right.
Because in my head, I'd way rather... This dog's probably a better dog than this person is a person.
Right.
But I don't know his story, so...
I think what happens is people just want to, like, make up the worst situations for humans, because most humans are pretty bad. So they just want to help these animals because the animal might be good. We don't know. Chat question. Hypothetically, if you had 3 questions you were guaranteed to have the true answer to, what 3 questions would you ask?
Is God real?
Yep.
It's probably for sure the real one.
Yeah, that's got to be the first question.
Does life exist, intelligent life exist not on Earth?
Definitely.
And okay, this one kind of... So I have one, but if God isn't real... Damn, does life... Okay, so if God's real, is there intelligent life not on planet Earth, and is there life after death?
Right.
Those are my 3, for sure.
Skeptic says, elsewhere in the state, everyone has a gun on their hip because Second Amendment. On principle, a human soul has to have more value than a dog soul. You would think, right? There's a chance, however small, that guy likes Nickelback. There is 0% chance the dog does. Easy choice. I'd give the water to the dude than the food to the dog. So my meal will follow. Dog, so my meal will follow me because I'm assuming it is post-apocalypse. You're gonna murder that dog. Saying that dogs are, it is a saying that dogs are angels because dog is God backwards. Backmasking is an interesting topic. Study of language. Yeah, not true. I saw a dog dancing with his owner to Nickelback. NWA means Nickelback was awesome. Oh no. That dog was a body snatcher.
Oh Lord.
My 3 questions: does God exist? For sure. And I think there's definitely a separation between. That's gonna be the first question. If it's a yes or a no, you're gonna have 2 following questions that are completely different.
Yeah. Okay. So my thing I changed my first question. It's not does God exist. My question is, were we created?
Were we created?
Almost something.
Intelligent design.
Yes. Are we an intelligent design of some sort of? Is there a higher being almost than us?
Right.
Because God is hard is a tough one, to say. But
right.
If we're intelligent design, like you were saying.
I think for me, to I don't know. There's so many things.
Our trap's gay.
Our trap's gay. Whoever answers the question, no, obviously. I think one of the questions for me personally is I would ask him is there how would I word this? Is there something more important that I should be working on in my life?
Okay.
Whatever that answer could be, who knows? Maybe I should be doing something else, or maybe I have knowledge somewhere else that would be more constructive.
Yeah.
And 3, I think, would be what is humanity going to look like in the next 150 years?
Cool. That's it. Yeah, those are good ones.
Yeah. So I think I got to throw a selfish one in there for myself just to see what kind of thing he would say. Yeah. Whoever it is answering questions, if it's a higher being, or I guess I'd answer your question if it's a higher being answering the questions.
That's
I
true.
guess you kind of know, I guess, hey.
That's true. Someone answers, so.
Anubis, in my personal opinion, there's a higher being that created us, just because I can't really imagine a scenario where free will happened by accident. Interesting.
Where's D.B. Cooper's money? Are there aliens? Tomorrow's jackpot numbers.
Hey, where's D.B. Cooper's money?
That's a good one. Oh, that's fine, old D.B. I've peed 5 times this podcast.
It happens. The higher being question is so tough, because, and when I was younger, I was more confrontational and would be rude to people who had different opinions, and then you just get to a point. Well, some people get to a point where they realize that's not how you're supposed to conduct life. But the higher power idea for me is I think would be kind of what's the word I want to use? Peaceful. I kind of wish that I did believe in a higher power, just because maybe there is a bigger purpose to this life. It's not just do what I want and then I die and it's all over. Does that make sense, Ryan? Maybe there is more to it, but just in my personal brain, I just have that way of looking at it.
Let's start what we're talking about.
If you're so sure of evolution, why ask if God exists? And since you're not sure, why do you troll Christians?
Good question.
I think it's the universal question to ask. I'm as sure as I can be, and that's not 100%. That's the best way to put it, Jeff.
Damn, I don't know. I think evolution's more possible than. Okay, so everyone's oh, fuck you, being an agnostic. I'm not against being created. I'm against the religious idea of God.
Yeah.
At least of the religions I've read, their idea of God is not what I think God is.
Right.
So that's why I troll Christians and stuff like that. It's not that I'm trolling God, it's that I'm trolling your religion. I'm against organized religion. I think it's fucking stupid. You know, I've read the Bible multiple times, and there's some wild shit in there.
Well, and I just think it's really silly that you have to be part of a group and you have to be part of this organization to be acknowledged as a God believer.
Yeah.
Shouldn't you just be able to go home and have your conversation with God, whether it be through prayer or however it is you have it with it, and live your life through how he would want you to live your life? Why do you have to go and do things that people tell you to do?
Yeah.
Like, just do it. Like, that, I'm the same with Forrest. Like, I just don't, there's so many different versions of this God. There's no way that one of them is right and all the rest of them are wrong, right? It's all just kind of mumbo jumbo. So if there really is a God, why do people put so much credit into just this one organization that they put the credit into?
Mm-hmm.
The DNA codes of our own body is so complex. It would take thousands upon thousands of unique patterns. The chance of our coincidence of our world is too small of a fragment of compensation. Comparison of the atom upon our own universe exists is the ultimate question. Yeah, exactly. For people who believe in God, we are not that different. According to historians and due to Hinduism having so many gods, we both disbelieve in around 320 million gods. I just disbelieved in 321 million gods. Yeah, no, I mean, it's... Yeah, and that's what people just don't want to realize. You know, it's... I think one thing that people need to realize, too, is the patterns. Through the history, religions have been discredited.
Mm-hmm.
There was a point in time when Greek mythology, people thought that was 100% true. Zeus and Odin and, you know, the water god or whatever they were like 100% on board, and then it got disproved.
Mm-hmm.
Hinduism, Buddhism, like a lot of that stuff, like people stopped believing in.
I think every organized religion, for the most part, has been disproved, but you can't disprove a creator. I'm not saying there's not a higher power. I'm just saying your fucking bullshit ass beliefs you're trying to push on other people that have nothing to do with creation, like to control other people's lives. That's not real. As above, so below. Let's see, so to speak, zoom in or out. Complexity makes us observers.
Yeah.
Damn, that movie's real good, though. As above, so below.
Yeah, it is.
It's real spooky.
The observer is the observed. Why are there still monkeys if humans evolved from them?
It's not that we evolved from humans. Or from monkeys. It's that we had a similar ancestor to them. You know? It's not like, you know, there was monkeys and there was humans. It's that there was some weird-ass fucking primate and, you know, he had fucking over here, and then on a different continent, the same dude's fucking over here, but due to circumstances of each continent where they lived, his fucking created more intelligent individuals, and then this dumbass over here, his fucking created more monkeys.
Right, that's... Well, and that's one thing that I always wonder, too, is, like, whenever you talk to someone who is big into organized religion, whatever their religion of choice might be, is, like, they want to disprove evolution by saying, like, you know, those type of things, like, oh, well, then why is, you know, explain to me evolution, like, you can't, like, fully explain it. It's like, the only reason why you can explain your God is because you have a book that has been passed down from generation to generation. There's books, you just need to go read them.
Right.
Like, it's, I don't know, it's tough. That question is one of my trigger phrases.
We share 95% DNA with banana, right?
Yeah.
So there's this there's this company here in Utah, and like I was saying earlier, my dad owns a commercial cleaning company, and we cleaned a section of their office, and they test cancer on rats and shit. But one of the things they tested most on was those like neon zebrafish.
Oh yeah.
Because they shared such close DNA with us that they could test these diseases and shit on these tiny little fish to see how it affected them, which is fucking wild. Like, it was a wild office. It was so cool. God, I don't know why it keeps doing that. We're not touching the wire, by the way, when it flashes like that.
Yeah.
And they were like, they could change the colors. Like, they had a whole section in this office. Like, they had this big tank, and then they would change the fucking DNA in them, and then make them the next fish different colors.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so they had all these different wild-ass colors of neon zebrafish.
If you could pick an animal and a fruit, mix those, what kind of animal monster would it look like, and what name would you give it?
I think a real funny one would be a banana gorilla.
Banana gorilla?
Just because that's fucking ironic as shit.
Yeah, it is.
But... Damn, I don't know.
Strawberry?
Damn! A strawberry bear.
Damn.
That's a good one.
A pineapple and a puffer fish. Oh, damn.
God damn it.
Pineapple and ham, cut out the middleman.
So something keeps it plugging and unplugging, but we're not touching anything, so...
Yeah, I pulled the cord over.
Okay,
this.
I can just keep hearing them. Dun, 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 dun. But
maybe it's that. The joint.
Right there.
Yeah.
Maybe. But it would be weird if it's all the way over there not being touched.
Yeah, I don't know.
There's ghosts in these. We got ghosts in our blood in this office.
Yeah, pineapple and a puffer fish. Because I just think it'd be funny because they're both prickly boys.
That would be good. Oh, pineapple and porcupine?
Yeah.
That's...
A prickly pineapple? Or, I mean, a prickly porcupine? A pineapple porcupine? Fuck! It's getting late, boys. My brain's shutting off.
Right.
Strawberry. Goddamn.
You want to do like 15 more minutes?
Yeah.
3:30?
Yeah, 3:30 would be great.
Okay. Alright, guys. We're going to do 15 more minutes.
For tonight, and then we'll be back Wednesday.
Yeah.
Same time. Anyone have any closing out?
You guys
think
have
of
been
a
amazing.
new color you haven't seen? I had someone ask me this question and I can't.
That's tough.
I've tried so hard and I don't even know where my brain goes. It doesn't comprehend it. Because it hurts. Delicious and aggressive. Roam the forests of northern Canada eating salmons out the river.
God damn it.
Damn. A orange, I'd roll around. I'd use it. It rhymes as an insult. Orange.
That's a good one.
Salm lemons. Oh no.
God damn it.
That one really got me. Yuck.
Yuck.
Don't start. Don't start with that.
You still there, Nick Joy? Did you leave too?
Oh,
You gone? Damn.
Yuck. I don't know what it is about that noise.
It's just because I think you picture it while you hear it. Like,
Yeah, exactly. It reminds me of a Goofy movie.
just me coming.
Oh yeah.
The Goofy movie. God damn it. Damn, which one do you like better?
What kind of question is that? Both equally a lot.
Which Goofy movie do you guys like better? I like the one where they're in the X Games mode.
You on X Games?
Oh, yeah. Is that the
Extreme
second one?
Goofy movie, yeah.
Yeah.
Second one.
Yeah. That one's real good, but oof. The
Yeah.
first one. They meet Bigfoot in the first one,
They
though,
go
right?
fishing.
Damn, they're so good. I'm gonna have to watch those.
The
like,
first one has some creepy ass animatronics though.
Okay, we need
Some pre-Freddy Fazbears.
we need to watch some or we need to ingest some things and
Right.
watch some Goofy movies.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah.
I wonder how Goofy sounded when he came because you know he has a son. Oh no.
Just like that, Go Eagles.
Oh man. My face hurts. I had a lot of laughing these past couple days. I thought I was dying last night.
That is so
I
funny.
thought I was legit dying. I had to take my headset off because I was couldn't.
Gosh.
I'm coming. Yeah.
You had to type it like he says it. Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Gosh, I'm coming. I can't do it. But god damn it, or skip talk.
Oh,
no.
Gosh. I like that line. Gosh, I'm coming. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo. I miss that.
Why that's the way you laugh so much?
Oh, God.
I like watching your face do it too, because your like, bottom lip goes in a little bit, so it just makes it way more funny.
Alright.
Oh no.
An imaginary new universe, where a combination of animals and humans existing in our current world lived. What sound would they make when they had an orgasm? And how many combinations can we come up with until the end of the stream?
Animal humans?
Okay, you gotta think of a good one. Hold on.
Okay, but before we think of good combination, what's gonna be the first fucker who creates this animal-human hybrid? Like, what animal does he see? He's like, I'm gonna fuck that.
Me.
You?
I think I want to go with a peacock.
Ooh.
I think that'd be a beautiful fuck.
What if it just has a human face with a peacock body and pillows?
No, I don't want that one bit.
Why? That would be hilarious. It just talks to you. Hey, bro, you coming at you? Want me to see my feathers?
A fucking peacock, and it turns around and goes, yo. God, no, I can't. I cannot imagine a fucking human face on a peacock. Oh, man. I can imagine Porky Pig, though. Like, that's all, folks.
That's awful.
After you fuck him. Yeah, I pretty much just imagine that our fucking awful abominations of human-animal offspring are just cartoon characters, like talking animals, not so much vile creatures.
Damn, Skeptalk, did you ever watch PKA? If not, just ignore that question.
You're stuck on an island with a mermaid. Would you rather have top or bottom half fish? Fuck.
I guess a mermaid's the first good answer due to the universe where there's human hybrids.
Yeah, this human hybrid is a fucking mermaid, but which section is the fish? Jesus fuck.
I think I have to do top half fish.
That's disgusting.
No, but listen. Do you know how awful? I don't think I
You just want to fuck a fish
Shut
pussy.
up and listen to me for a second. I don't think I could be fucking like a hot human ass and just the top half of her is flopping around like a fish.
Oh wait, what'd you say? You say the top half's a fish?
I don't think I could do that.
Oh,
I think it would
okay.
have to be bottom half fish.
Oh, okay. I thought you said opposite. And I was like, you're a sick fuck. You're just fucking a fish with people legs and puss.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, that would...
Yeah.
Top half...
Yeah, I'm going like standard-ass mermaid.
Yeah, standard-ass mermaid.
Yeah, I thought you were saying opposite.
I thought you were giving me shit for wanting to fuck a standard-ass mermaid.
No.
It's like, no!
I thought you were saying the opposite for sure, and I was like, that's disgusting.
I just look at her, strictly oral, ma'am. Strictly oral.
Oh, Lord.
No one says I have to have coitus with said fish. It could just blow me.
Top half fish means it's okay for a
That's
meal.
kind of like necrophilia. With the thumbs up.
Oh, Lord.
Damn, I'm trying to think of whether human-animal hybrids. I want to see...
I don't want to see these top half, bottom half things. I want to see actual combos, like...
A human and a penguin?
I don't want, like, a fucking penguin-ass head on it. I want, like, the...
No. So, like, let's say it merged together, and it mostly looks like a human, but it's just furred like a penguin.
Has a beak? Ew, no.
None of these are going to turn out good. Are you looking for a potential mate?
Yeah, for sure.
If you banged a donkey, you'd have a Khloe Kardashian. Oh, no. I don't condone bestiality.
Fuck. fuck, I gotta think of.
You know how fucking funny that'd be? It's just a penguin human walking around.
Oh, okay.
He just waddles a little.
I got one. I've always wanted to fuck the shell Lola bunny, so...
Yeah, that's a game changer.
Give me that fucking humanoid ass Lola bunny.
Yeah. Bring that little butt fluff near me. Let's go.
Give me that in real life.
A seal and long-legged monkey. The orgasm sound is of a rubber duck.
God damn it.
Yo. Pufferfish mermaid.
Oh no.
Damn, that'd be scary.
Mrs. Puff.
Fucking Mrs. Puff.
Oh Lord.
Sound like a rubber duck. Oh shit.
Damn, I'm trying to think of other good ones.
My goldfish is horny. What should I do?
I don't know, eat that puss. It's gonna taste like fish regardless.
Quit calling ambulance.
Yeah.
Your goldfish is talking.
Yeah.
What do you think would happen if animals could just speak?
I would not want that one bit. I want my house pets to be detongued.
Jackie Legs comes up. He's like, Forrest, I'm so tired of watching you jerk off and cry every night.
Damn, every hole is a goal. Oh no.
Oh no.
I thought the question was about how to survive on the island.
Oh no, death. Every hole is a goal.
That's a good thing.
Small dolphin hybrid, it's gonna slowly move at you.
Yeah, death, that's a saying I'm gonna live my life by from now on.
Every hole is a goal. Two laughing boys. Small dolphin hybrid, it's gonna slowly move at you, but when it gets her, you are getting fucked.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
God damn it.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, we got a couple of minutes if you guys have anything.
Is it slime blow?
Jesus Christ.
Oh no, we're getting away here.
I'll slime the blowhole, but I hope it doesn't slime my blowhole.
What? That's the best part. Oh, no.
Day.
Damn.
I can't stop thinking about Pringles.
Why?
I don't know. It's got like that, you know, like you can just think about something, you can taste it in your mouth.
Yeah, but what made you think of Pringles?
I don't know, it just popped up and I really want some classic Pringles.
This is WWE. I hear two boys talking slime and blowholes. Is it on acid, Skep Talk? I ate a tube of Pringles today.
Damn. Sounds so good.
You're gonna have to stop at the gas station and get some Pringles.
No, I'm just gonna go home and make a feast. I got chili, I got chicken nugs, I got Hot Pockets. It's gonna be mealtime. Epic Force mealtime.
Epic Force mealtime. I think Forrest actually linked my brain to his.
Yeah, I think
Hey, you
so.
guys were on the same page tonight.
I think I can just taste Salty's life.
Alright, well, let's go ahead and call it for tonight.
Alright, guys.
It's a great podcast. Oh, geez. Shout outs to
It's a long
Anubis.
one, but yeah, we appreciate it. We stuck around a little longer tonight because you guys are fucking amazing.
Yeah. Anubis Rises, really
MVP.
helping us out. Everyone having conversations tonight. It's been great.
Yeah, come back Wednesday. We'll be back then.
Yeah, we'll be back Wednesday, same time.
Yeah, so please come back. We fucking love you guys. Some good content tonight.
Yeah. The same thing we always say. All our social medias are below, and we have other content and other stuff that's different from here. Damn, you're showing up when we're closing down, my friend.
Sorry, dude. Sorry you just got here. We're closing out, but Wednesday, come back.
Death, Skep Talk, Salty, Jarl, Nick, everybody.
Everyone that's here.
Thank you for the fun evening.
Yeah, good night, everyone. We're leaving, so talk to you later.